It is. All right, you should hear us now.
Test, test.
You should hear us now. All right, you should hear us now.
There we go.
Perfect. Beautiful. Let's go.
Great.
I'm gonna blast the stream out.
All right, I'm just gonna let you take care of the ones and twos, bro.
We got JD on the ones and twos, guys. Tony, have you ever fought knights?
Literally never.
Do you know our?
Actually, no, I have.
Do you know our deal? Do you know our shtick?
I don't know, dude. The only guy I beat at the Top Deck tournament was running Knights, Chaos Knights. And he had like all little guys and Erotigus.
Yeah, the Chaos Knights is a completely different play style from this. So while you're getting ready, I'll start just going over my army list.
Yeah, I'm just getting my models out.
While you do that, since my models are ready, because I came prepared.
Yeah, the stream was not prepared.
So I'm running Noble Lance, which is the indexed attachment for Knights. 2 Atroposes, 4 Helverns, 4 Warglaves. Basically, my main rule, I get to reroll a single hit roll and a single wound roll for every knight in shooting and melee. And I have a 6-up feel no pain just across the board for everything. If I kill your warlord, that 6-up feel no pain becomes a 5-up feel no pain for my entire army. And
Okay.
I get 3 command points.
Okay.
My main stratagems, the main one, rotate ion shields, gives one of my guys a 4-up invul. Everything has a 5-up invul by default, but it gives them a 4-up invul. Only in shooting, not in melee. Not that it matters because you're running Tau. I have Squire's Duty. That's one of the main ones I'm going to be using because it lets it so that when I have my armigers focus fire on the same target, they get +1 strength and +1 AP when they're both firing at the same target.
So they kind of like are guiding like Tau.
If I'm honored, in the sense if I've killed your warlord, it becomes 4 damage instead of 3 damage.
Okay.
I also have other things. I have Thunder Stomp, which does dev wounds against vehicles. I have Trophy Claim, which is where if I kill a vehicle, I get +1 to wound against vehicles. If I fail to kill the vehicle, though, I can never use that stratagem again. If I succeed in killing the vehicle, it refunds a CP.
Wow, that's... I need that.
And I have Valiant Last Stand, which is if you kill me in melee, it's 2 CP, and it lets me fight on death. Main things for each army. The 4 Warglaves, they're the ones with the chain swords. They have multi-meltas and thermal spears. They're just all melta. The Helverns are autocannons and stubbers. The big thing with the Helvern, I will warn you, if I am on an objective or I am in my deployment zone, they are anti-fly 2-up.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So they're going to be doing anti-fly.
And that's the big ones?
That's these little guys with the cannons.
Oh, the little guys.
The big guys, these are Knight Atroposes. These are basically... big knights have bondsman abilities. They can basically give buffs to little guys that they start near. These guys give the little guys full rerolls to hit and wound against Titanic vehicles.
Gotcha.
So basically your town now.
Yeah.
These guys, just by themselves, are basically vehicle hunters. They're +1 to hit and +1 to wound against Titanic vehicles. +1 to hit against vehicles, +1 to wound if it's Titanic.
So how do the latest rules on Titanic work? Because
yeah, we'll go over that. So
yeah,
Titanic models, these guys in the town are, they now get line of sight blocking for ruins. So if he's here behind the ruin, he is not, and say your Sky Ray is right there.
Yeah, what if I'm right here?
Yeah, he is not targetable because you cannot see through the ruin. It's just like normal line of sight for like if you wanted to shoot through the ruin.
Okay.
But for Titanic and Towering specifically, if I'm touching the terrain piece, let me do it over here for the stream. If I touch the terrain piece like that, we call it towing. I can now shoot over the terrain with true line of sight. I still cannot shoot through other terrain, but it means like if you had guys over here, and my guys right here, I can't see you, and you can't see me. If I tow the terrain like this, I can now shoot through the terrain and get you.
You can shoot over this one.
Yes.
You still can't shoot into this, or no, you can shoot into this.
If you're fully, then it follows normal ruin rules. So if you're fully within the terrain, and there's line of sight, like from the terrain feature, I can shoot you
Okay. So
because
you,
the wall is because
so
I
you
can
can shoot
over the
this
wall.
guy
Yes, but I couldn't shoot the other
if
guy.
he was here.
Yes,
You
because
can't shoot him.
yeah, because I would have to be able to draw a line of sight through where I am to you. So since you're behind it, I cannot see you.
Okay.
But that's also the same for you with making it targetable. He's now targetable because he's towing into the terrain. But if he's back here hiding, basically, you cannot shoot him from anywhere. You have to get full line of sight onto him.
Interesting.
It also means now towering and like Titanic models get cover because I can now be obscured by terrain.
Okay.
That's only on the big ones. The little ones cannot see through. They follow just normal vehicle rules. The other rule for Titanic creatures, the big knights are allowed to. They have a rule called Super Titanic Walker or Super Heavy Walker that allows them to walk through terrain. So if I start here, fully behind the terrain, not touching it, and I have a 10-inch move, I can walk through the terrain and I can get fully through it, but I have to roll a dice. On a 1, I am battle shocked, but otherwise I'm good. So I can start here and just fully go across the terrain like so.
You can walk over the terrain.
I can walk through the terrain.
Walk
I
through
am.
the terrain.
That's only big terrain. Small terrain, like I can just walk over. Like terrain, like the small pieces here, I can walk over because it's less than 4 inches.
Oh.
So it follows standard.
What's the
vehicle
difference
rules.
between walking over and walking through?
So it's 4 inches of height or higher. So since this is higher than 4 inches, I have to walk through it, and I have to take that battle shock test. But if it's less than 4 inches tall, Titanic vehicles can just walk over it.
Gotcha.
Freely. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So if you're walking over something more than 4 inches, you have to take a battle shock test.
It's not a battle shock test. I roll a dice on a d6. On a 1, I am battle shocked. So it's not a battle shock test because it's only on a 1 that I get battle shocked.
It's more like a hazardous test.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's basically a hazardous test. It's hazarding whether or not I, got damaged or got hurt while going through the terrain.
Let me just grab the Talnar.
Yeah, this guy's bringing a Taunar. I'll keep talking for chat. Enhancements on the 2 knights. The blue knight, right here, with the blue on his blade, on his weapon. He has Mysterious Guardian. This gives him deep strike. So that means that I now have a knight that can deep strike, which is hilarious. He is going to start, not on the table, he is going to start in deep strike. And then the second knight, the one that is not with the blue, the one that's just normal, has the banner of Marcus Triumphant, which basically gives him sticky objectives. He is also going to start in reserves because of the way that reserve rules work. He's going to be in reserves. The other guy's going to be in deep strike. So both of my big knights are going to start off the table turn 1.
Okay.
And then the deep strike one can be once per game picked up and re-deep strike. He gets a once per game uppy down like your Vespids. So that one,
the
guy with blue has
crazy.
deep strike and gets the once per game up and down. And then this guy has sticky objectives.
Yeah, I don't think my Talnar has a deep strike.
He does not. The Taunar does not have deep strike.
Oh, you already know.
And also the challenge with the Taunar is the base size makes it so I believe if he comes in, it's running into the same issue as those the airships. If he comes in from reserves, he can't act because he doesn't fit wholly within 6 inches of the battlefield edge. So with the new rules for coming in from reserves with that, he's not able to act the turn that he comes in because he's bigger than the 6 inches for reinforcements.
So, okay, so he should definitely start on the board.
Hidden somewhere because he follows the same
Yeah.
Titanic rules that they do.
Yeah.
So he is able to fire over terrain if he's towing it, but that also makes him targetable.
So wait, when he comes in, he can't shoot.
Yeah, the rules change for coming in from reserves. It's 6 inches of the battlefield edge, right?
Yeah.
If you're doing a model that has a bigger base than that, it can come in, but it cannot act that turn because it's too big.
Gotcha.
They did that with the Tau Flyer, the one that has like all the rail guns and everything, because everyone was running that, but its base was larger than 6 inches, so they made it so that it can't act on the same turn it comes in. The one workaround for that, Tony, is rapid ingress. You could rapid ingress him on my turn 2 or turn 3, and then he would be able to act on the other turn. But also, to that point, the Taunar is 790 points, so he's beyond the 500 point cap for reserves.
Yeah, so he's definitely starting on the field for
Yeah.
sure. All right.
I love having a big target to shoot on the field.
I just got to make his weapons compliant. So the heavy rail Cannon array replaces the
If I be
two
gentle,
next-
can I bring your tower onto the stream so people can see it?
Yeah, these
yeah, those aren't
these are just hovering though.
Yeah, I'll be gentle.
The arms are magnetized.
That's awesome. You got to magnetize these top ones.
Yeah.
This is Tony's new toy.
What's crazy is like Forge World thought of like spots for the magnets to go, so it's like even easier, like no drill needed. Forge World is the bomb.
Just by comparison next to him. We're having a big robot battle tonight, guys.
Yeah, we like big stuff.
Who's next to him? What model?
That's my Knight Atropos next to him. That's my Titanic creature or vehicle.
So beautifully painted.
Shout out to my bud Dylan. He painted this entire Imperial Knights army over there in Chicago.
Does Dylan want to paint this town art?
I sent him the link for the stream, so if he joins, I'll ask him.
Cause that looks so good.
You got to ship it to him though, because he's in Chicago, and that's
True.
yeah. And
true,
then
true.
he's very good at shipping things back. And also the fact that your arms are magnetized does help make shipping a little bit easier.
Yeah, they actually sent it to me in a big box. I don't know how it only cost them $15 to like overnight it to me. I think they probably covered some of the shipping costs.
eBay has really good shipping rates.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Have you told your wife how much you paid for it?
Yeah, I did.
And you're still alive?
Yeah. I led with
Didn't go over good.
she's leaving.
He's leaving you?
No, I'm kidding.
Damn.
No, I led with how much it retails.
Yeah, so you used girl math.
salesman.
Yeah, you used girl math. Oh, but it's normally
Right, babe?
$900, but I got it for
Yeah, I got
$400.
Yeah, so I saved a bunch.
Yeah, I saved
He's
$400.
like, let me tell you about this one I bid on. That definitely wasn't $400.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he literally girl mathed you.
Yeah. I'm just one day I'm gonna do it real good in return. That's all I know after all this. Be something crazy.
It's gonna be something crazy. You're just gonna put
Like a
pool?
car or something.
Yeah, like a pool, exactly. Big pool, car.
Oh yeah, like an in-ground or like like an
Yeah.
out-of-ground pool.
Wouldn't
Just
that just really elevate Tabletop Tuesday? An in-ground pool?
I said I have.
He has one.
I have a pool, and I said that like if we wanted to do like a weekend like hangout, like you're more than welcome to come.
Okay.
My wife is just gonna be hanging out drinking wine,
I mean, it
and
sounds like
and if you want to, we have a
fun
dog that's friendly with other dogs, so if you want to bring him,
We'll just move in.
just hang out in
We'll
the
put a tiny home
like we have a shed, but it's like just a single room. It's smaller than this area down here. But yeah, we have a pool, and I was joking with what's his name up there, and I was saying we're gonna get one of those floaty tables, and we're gonna play 40K
Yeah.
on the pool. So you got to just hope that nothing
dream.
falls in the water because it's floating around.
Right.
When you live right around the
I
corner.
live literally around the corner. You know Puglia's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I live next to Puglia's.
Oh, really?
Oh, like right behind it. Those.
Yeah, that's
the-
those neighborhood back
that
there.
neighborhood's nice.
I'm doxing
dude.
myself on stream.
Oh.
I just realized. Whatever.
It's okay.
Yeah. Just drop your address. In the
Yeah, let me drop my address in the stream, guys. Come to the pool party. My wife will love it.
Yeah.
Pool's not even open yet.
Good thing we're not famous yet. No one actually cares where you
Yeah,
live.
people are like, who the hell's Puglia's? And it's like, oh, it's the farmer's market who has a bunch of Trump stuff on his
Yes.
signs.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Some people really love Pugliese. Others not so much.
I'm gonna go on record. Virtuos is better.
My guy.
If you're buying in bulk, Virtuos is
Virtuos
like
is so, and they have a deli as well, so you
Yeah.
can get
crazy
like
good.
stuff there. Virtuos is so much better. All right,
Virtuos is your next patch on your jersey.
there you go.
Will they sponsor?
They might. Well, yeah, you gotta treat it like we're a little league team.
Yeah. I go in. I'm like, I'm a teacher. These guys.
I hosted
these
at my
boys-
house.
Yeah, these boys are like.
All right, Tony. While you do that, I'll go over the missions. Mission is Mission G from the mission pack. So it is Hammer and Anvil deployment, as we can see here on stream. Primary mission is the ritual. So as you see, there are no objectives in No Man's Land. So part of you going out there and doing an action is creating an objective marker in No Man's Land for you to score. And you score 5 points for each objective marker in No Man's Land you control. So that's the one. Set up an objective anywhere in the battlefield within No Man's Land and within 1 inches of your unit, provided it can be set up exactly 12 inches from one other objective marker within No Man's Land and not within 6 inches of any other objective. So basically, we're coming in here and I forgot the center objective. We're coming in here and we're making objectives. It's the one where you drop objectives and you got a bunch of them.
Oh, the ritual?
Yeah, we're playing the ritual.
Dude, that one's nuts.
And we're playing the main rule.
Should we even use the round ones, or should I get the little coins?
I've got the little coins for myself, so. And then we're
Oh,
playing.
I got them too.
Yeah, and then we're playing mission rule of stalwarts. So battle line units are eligible to shoot and do an action, or fight in combat and do an action.
I didn't even bring any battle lines, so that won't make a difference
Bro.
for me.
I'm gonna get in the shower and then I'm good to distract, but I have to shower.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, but he's out, so hopefully he'll be fine.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I forgot the middle objective. So there's the middle objective.
We need a middle objective, and then we get homes. All right.
Yeah, but you only score points for the no man's land objectives.
Yeah.
So
And we go, and there's 6 inches from this, right?
you've got to start 6 inches from the starting one here, and
Oh.
no more than it's Let me reread it. Set up an objective anywhere on the battlefield within no man's land, within 1 inches of the unit, provided it can be set up exactly 12 inches from another objective marker within no man's land, and not within 6 inches of any other objective marker. So 12 inches from there.
So
but-
it'd be
and,
like-
and it has to be, and it can't be in your deployment zone. It has to be in no man's land.
Oh, okay. But it has to be less or more than 12?
It has to be exactly 12 from there.
Oh, okay.
So like you can come 12 inches like to here, out to here, but also for every other one it has to be at least 6 inches away or something.
I'm dropping dice on it.
No. So these are, you do these with, this is an action you do. We're not setting up objectives now.
I know. I want to see.
Yeah. So these are these will. It also comes down to where your units are.
No,
and
the
where you
chat
do
wants
stuff.
these visuals. It's not for me.
Yeah. So, but we put them out. Like the unit does the action.
Yeah.
So battle line units can do the action and shoot.
Yeah, just ignore those. They're not there.
Those are your pre-planned ones. You're telegraphing what you're going to do.
Those are like my mental, my visual aids,
Fair
we'll
enough.
call it.
All right.
Are
So-
we rolling?
Attacker, defender. Oh yeah, other thing. Titanic models. Since you've got one and I've got two, Titanic models count as 2 drops in deployment. So
That's right.
So if I do one of those guys, you got to drop 2 guys or drop another Titanic model.
Yep.
But my 2 guys are starting in deep strike and reserve, so they're not going to be on the field turn 1.
Okay.
So first, roll to see who goes first. 5. Keep it in the box, Tony. 1.
1.
Tony, I will let you deploy first.
All right, I'm going to deploy first.
I will let you be defender, but I'm also going to
Thank
pick
you
the
so
battlefield
much.
size. I want to be over there. So we got to shift.
Are you serious?
That would be fun. Yeah, pick up
No.
your entire army.
Not,
All my stuff's on trays. I'm
Not
good,
on the
so you got to
stream.
come over here.
for a second, I thought you were serious. And then I took all this time to set up like the scoreboard so that it would be on the correct side.
Oh, so you got,
anybody
those are
watching.
your infiltrators.
Yeah, I'm going to infiltrate over here.
All right.
So-
Bottom floor, so not targetable. On the wall.
Oh, yeah. Little. How does that work? Like the.
So I can be within engagement range, within an inch of the wall. So you've either got to be within an inch of the wall, or you've got to be far enough away that I can, if I were to charge a unit in there, I have space, basically.
Okay, I'm going to go off the wall a little bit then.
Yeah. So also doesn't matter as much for me because these guys aren't going to be able to go through the fucking walls anyway.
Yeah, so they can't even walk through walls.
So they can walk through like these spaces. They can walk over the small terrain, like less than 4 inches.
Yeah.
Or they can walk over these plates because the blue plates on the terrain map, vehicles can go through,
Okay.
but they block line of sight. So the vehicles can go through the blue sections, so they can walk over it without having to do the battle shock. But then the big guys can walk over like the really, really big ones.
Gotcha. So because he's playing knights, I quickly made a town our list.
Nice. Excellent.
I can't wait to just completely annihilate it.
All right.
All right.
You do realize that it will suffer from
New model syndrome?
and there's a pretty good chance it dies a horrible death. But if you can kill something worthwhile before that happens, it's a win.
Yeah. Okay. You've got to kill.
What? I'll just try to be super conservative.
Yeah.
I
You've got to
guess.
kill 790 points worth of models for it to be worthwhile for you to have brought him.
All right.
All right. First armature. This is the one with the autocannons. This is the one that is anti-fly.
Okay.
On either an objective model, on either when he's within range of an objective, or in my deployment zone. He's going to start back here behind the terrain, not touching it.
Okay. I'm gonna bring my other infiltrators in.
You finally learned that the stealth suits are better today. Oh yeah.
I knew
Oh
they
yeah,
were.
chat. Tony, he's got Tau in his name. Didn't learn the new stealth suit rules when they got done in the last like codex. He thought they were only giving you rerolls to like ones to wound, completely ignoring the rerolls ones to hit as well.
Yeah, it really hurt my ego today to find out I've been playing rules wrong.
It's literally in your name, dude.
It's for my benefit too.
Yeah, it's better for you. I would have reminded you.
It's
when
not
we were
even like I
playing.
was cheating. It's like
No, it was. Yeah,
it was leaving.
you were hurting yourself.
I was hurting myself. I was leaving wounds on the table.
Yeah. Because plus rerolling ones to hit is always going to be better than rerolling ones to wound.
You think?
That's what the math that's what the math says, especially with like the aspect host Eldar one. Everyone says always pick the ones to hit, unless you really need to like reroll wounds. Okay, my second armature is going to go right me off.
All right. So I am. Gonna go with my.
Well, I'm taking away your army battle ready for the Taunar. You're starting at a 10-point deficit.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't actually care. We'll see how if it really matters at the very end.
Yeah.
All right. This Halvern, right? Yeah.
Yeah. In the spirit of Tabletop Tuesdays, we don't really do the 10-point deficit for whatever
I didn't know
because
tabletop two.
we want to try to test stuff
Yeah,
out.
I'm just giving you a hard time on the 10 points. I really don't care.
I see.
It
Sometimes I can't tell if you're serious.
That's the point. Are you going fixed or tactical?
Tactical.
You sure? Bring it down.
Let's get.
It's all vehicles. Oh yeah, are you starting anything in reserves or deep strike?
I am gonna start. Do you have indirect fire?
Nope.
Okay, I am gonna start just one unit of the Sunforged Crisis Suits in Deep Strike.
Okay. Glad I prompted you to do so.
Was I supposed to tell you at the beginning?
Technically, if we're getting technical, I don't care, dude.
Oh, okay.
It's
Well,
in the-
no, I actually want to know.
Yeah, it's in the
my own
declare in
purposes.
the declare armies phase. That's when you declare what's in reserves, what's in deep strike, and everything else like that.
Interesting. Yo, this guy hitting that loud over there.
You all right?
I went down the wrong pipe. I don't even smoke.
No, he just hit something strong, dude. Something wacky.
I mean, it is legal here. Yeah, there's not a lot of firing lanes in this this option. So we'll just do a second Warglaive right in here.
All right. So far, your deployment's like
Oh, I'm
right on the line.
right on the line. I'm going to get at you. I'm going to do exactly what I do anytime I play an army. I'm going to just run forward and be aggressive. That's what happened when me and JD played with my crew versus orcs. And we learned that crew do pretty well, just charging forward and just throwing bodies at the problem.
They do, man. They really fucking do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
That was a great match. That was one of the most fun matches I've had.
That was a lot of fun.
Go right there.
Your list is 3 stealth suits, 3 fire forge ones, or fire knife ones, whatever they're called, and then Sunforge, and then a Taunar, and
3 stealth suits, yeah. 3 Sunforge units. I didn't have enough time to get creative because I was like, oh, I'm gonna get destroyed by knights.
All right, we're gonna do this guy right here in such a way that getting line of sight from there is going to be pretty difficult. You basically have to come around. So yeah, we'll put him right there. You'd have to really, really swing around to get line of sight on him.
All right, I'm gonna bring in the Taunar.
Big man. What's that song that went viral for like Big Man Blast Doors? Big Man Blast Doors. Big Man Blast Doors.
The compensator.
I still think you should, do the big rail cannon on the lower part.
Yeah.
Well, what are you trying to give yourself a firing lane or something?
I mean, there's a pretty crazy firing lane here.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Tone, why not just put them on the line?
Oh yeah. So you have to measure base to base, not from your tip. You gotta go. It's gotta be from your base now for large models.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So make sure you're measuring from your base for that.
All right, so yeah, he's still in line of sight. I don't know if I'm going first.
Wow, you got assault on him. It's hilarious.
You got assault on him?
Yeah, he's running Monka.
Yeah, I'm running Monka.
So the town again, put him forward. He's big. He's T13,
Yeah, bro.
30 wounds.
I think you gotta let him absorb damage.
You think he should be up front?
Yeah.
All right. So in that case,
Bully him into making a bad play. Bully him.
I will.
Exactly. Like right there, then you have your eye.
Well, because
All you gotta do
then
is touch
like
the
remember,
terrain.
yeah, he's Titanic, so all he has to do is come and touch the terrain, and he can see all of this through there.
Yeah. So I have a feeling like turn 2, you're gonna be deep striking like over there.
I
Well,
got deep strike. I can deep strike in your deployment, so
you could deep strike into my deployment zone.
because it's deep strike, I can come in anywhere with deep strike as
Yeah.
long as it's outside of 9 inches. The guy in reserves has to come in on the battlefield edge.
Well, if I keep a vehicle over here, then I would box you out.
Potentially. So I got to do 2 drops now because he's Titanic.
Yes.
So we're gonna go. We're literally just splitting it up here. We're gonna go another Warglaive over here,
And how many wounds do those big things have?
25.
Okay.
Yeah, they're 25. Your guy's only 30, and these guys are 400 points each.
Wow.
But also, they don't have near as many guns as you. So that's my second drop because I have to do 2. I'm literally going 2 Warglaives, 2 Helverns, 2 Warglaives, 2 Helverns. I'm just gonna, soul read it. That's where that guy's gonna go. Finish your deployment. I'm deploying in a line, in formation. Enjoy.
Thank you so much.
I hope you go first.
I hope you go first.
Oh, you don't think I'm gonna take a staging turn? Why are you whining, pup?
What? Stop. All right, yeah, these guys are gonna stay in deep strike.
You want to get like a really, really toxic or bad camera setup. You gotta get one of those GoPros that's like on the chest, so that it just sees me moving, and like as I lean over, it gives everyone motion sickness as I'm moving stuff.
Oh, let me ask you this:
But put it on a gimbal so it's like stabilized.
is creating an objective
That is-
taking action?
Yes, that is an action. So battle line units can take an action, or your Titanic guy can take an action and shoot.
Oh.
Titanic units can take an action and shoot.
Okay.
But battle line can take an action and shoot, or take an action and be in engagement range because it's stalwarts rule. Oh, they can't charge, but they can perform an action while in engagement range.
All right, Vespid's back here.
You doing all 10 of them or 2 5-man squads?
2 5-man squads. You know your stuff, man. You know the tab.
Well, also because you can now pick them up at the end of my turn and deep strike them turn 1 if you want to.
I thought I had to wait till turn 2 to deep strike.
No, because they started on the field turn 1, they can come in turn 1.
They
Because of
can
the way
come in turn 1?
So if I go first,
I didn't know that.
their thing is you pick them up at the end of my turn, right?
Yeah.
So because they started on the field turn 1 and went into reserves, they can come back turn 1.
I didn't think you could deep strike turn 1, though. I thought that would negate it.
The only rules is coming in from reserves on the battlefield. I just turn 2 is no man's land. As the other battlefield, I just turn 3 is deployment zone. Deep strike is just you can come in from reserves anywhere outside of 9 inches.
Okay.
Yeah, deep strike is just a reserves rule. The reserves rule says no reinforcements or coming in from strategic reserves on turn 1, unless the caveat there is unless you have a rule that lets you come in turn 1 or you started on the field, were picked up, and then you can deep strike turn 1.
I mean, you sound correct.
I know that's my job. I'm in sales.
I think you're right. All right.
JD, feel free to correct me.
No, I think you're right too, brother.
Chat, feel free to correct me. I don't know everything, but I sound like I do. And I will fight anyone who
The
tries
chat
to
just
dispute me.
wrote, just roll.
Well, I guess I'm going first.
You go first. Woo! Let's go.
That's good for you.
I'm getting a beer.
All right. Oh, guys, this is what we call a staging turn. I got first turn. Unfortunately. Again, this is what we call a staging turn. This is what we call a I don't want the Taunar to do mean things to me turn 1. So, we're going to see what we can do about that.
Okay, no response, right? Everything's good? Okay, enter the shooting phase. I'm gonna target that.
I feel like this is a good game for a stream because I feel like it might go quick.
Yes, thank you. Secondaries.
I'm gonna keep the stream updated on the chat.
All right.
Talk to him, right, Tom?
Oh no, I was trying to make it so that you can. So for producer Mike,
Yeah.
select
First draw was Storm Hostile, so I get to
The
reshuffle
stealth
that back
seven?
in.
This one?
yeah,
Secure no man's land.
and now you could use that
Area
wireless headset.
denial. Tony, I have to give you a sacrificial pawn this turn.
Oh,
My missions are secure no man's land and area denial.
and
So you get a sacrifice.
okay, and is it It's gonna be one of those guys, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Is it worth it? It's gonna be 10 points altogether, so I think it's worth it.
Well, secure no man's land is interesting because I get to create the objective. So I hold the center, and then I create an objective that I'll hold, so I'll get 5 points. And then I've got to just bring one of my guys forward and hold the objective. And since you're not there, I get the full points because there's no. It just, like I said, it just means you get a sacrificial lamb to the slaughter because I got to put someone in the middle for turn 1. Because
Yeah.
I will prioritize points over that. So secure no man's land and area denial.
I don't think I can hear me, bro.
Can you hear me?
They can hear you guys, definitely.
Am I
Somebody
talking
turn
loud
on.
enough?
Yeah,
You
volume's good.
You have this now?
All right. Tony, I'm going to start moving. I'm going to start moving.
Do it up.
It turned off. There you go.
Okay.
Sorry, it's set to 30 minutes to turn off if it's idle. Try to talk now.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, your clip's a little lower. That's what I did when I was using that.
Okay.
You should Google while you have a chance how to get it so that you can hear what's being input through
From
those
your head.
headphones.
Okay.
Because I couldn't figure that out yet.
Okay, I can do that.
All right. I'm going to try something. So these are vehicles. So if they are fully within the terrain feature, they can shoot out through the opening in the terrain. I'm going to see. This is a test move. I'm going to see if I can get these guys basically 12 inches up to here. So they're fully within the terrain and they can shoot out.
Yeah.
If I can get both of them in there, like such, and then would you agree that they both have line of sight on your guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Not good, not good.
So remember, these are the anti-fly ones, but only in range of an objective. Guess who's coming over here to make an objective as his action for the ritual? So I'm going to go ahead and do that. It has to be 12 inches away.
Okay.
So 12 inches from there. We'll create an objective marker right here within 1 inches of him. And not within 6 inches of any other objective marker. So that's 12 inches away from there. And then both of them will be within the objective range. The range for the objective, which is... I think I'm going to have to do that back here instead, so both of them can be within range. So,
Tony.
Yo.
Says to get revenge for him from last week for what the Knights did to him on the table.
Yeah, dude, I want to. I don't know if it's going to happen. This isn't quite the perfect list.
all right, we're going to change of plans. I can't get both of them within range of this guy. He's still going to move here because he's behind this terrain, so the only line of sight would be on this side.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm actually going to read what Taunar can do because I have no idea.
Yeah, you just bought the model. So instead, because of the Stalwart's mission rule and all my guys are battle line, they can do an action, i.e. create an objective and still be able to shoot. So instead, we're going to have the guys create the objective in here 12 inches away within range of both of them
Okay.
so that they can both get the anti-fly for going into your Sky Ray.
Damn, they both get it. All right.
And I'm gonna do that Squire's Duty stratagem I told you about. So they're gonna be anti-fly, AP -2, 3 damage.
Okay.
You will have cover, but we'll see what happens.
Bad deployment on my part.
Everything into that unit also.
12 inches. This guy's gonna come all the way to here. Same with this guy.
If I supercharge my
Basically matching him. Guy number 1 is gonna come back to my home objective, screen out those Vespids so he can't drop them in directly on it. And this other guy, he's gonna stay right there. I don't think he needs to move right now. So Tony, when you were away, this guy moved back a little bit just to screen the back row. Since I've taught you that you can move your Vespids and deep strike them turn 1, keep you from just getting my home objective.
Yeah.
Not that it really matters with the ritual because you don't score for the home objective, but at least, you know, just in case you get one of those missions. This
Yeah,
guy's gonna
you just
stay.
want to keep me off of it.
This
I
guy's
got
gonna
you.
stay here. These guys are gonna go for a round a charge. They can't shoot, but they can charge around because it's the small terrain. They can walk.
Oh, clipped it.
I clipped the terrain, so they can walk. They can go around it because it's the shorter terrain. My magnets failed.
Well, a whole wall hit it.
All right. So, shooting. Are you ready? First.
Yeah, as ready as I'm gonna be.
Missions. He did the action here, but he can still shoot. Area denial, and we got secure no man's land for the 2 objectives. In the shooting phase, I'm going to spend 1 CP for Squire's
Testing this
Duty.
mic here, if you could let me know.
It allows 2 armigers that have the same target to basically focus fire it. They're going to get +1 strength, +1 AP. I'm sorry, +1 strength and +1 AP.
Okay.
So I'm going to do the first one, then the second one. And they're now anti-fly 2 because they're in range of an objective. So 8 attacks for the autocannons, hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 2s. Okay. I get 1 hit reroll when they shoot. Yep. And then anti-fly 2. Okay, so that's 5 at AP -2.
All right. And it's on Skyray gunship, so it's gonna be down to AP1 so I get cover.
Yes, you will have cover.
All right.
I do not have ignores cover.
It's gonna be 5 at 4 up, and it's gonna be 2 going through.
I got 6 damage total.
All right, he's down to 8.
Who was this on, Tone?
This is on the Sky Ray.
Yeah.
The
What
chicken
the
is here.
hell is that?
The chicken is here.
Jesus Christ.
And while I'm at it,
It's fine. Stop.
I'm going to do his little stubber on top just because. These will be 3s, strength 4. This one, the stubber does not get anti-fly. What's the toughness on the Sky Ray? Is it 8 or 9?
It is a 10.
It's toughness 10?
Yeah.
All right, then I'm going to be on 6s. Okay, 1 at the same save profile.
So the anti-fly doesn't apply
It's
there?
only on the autocannons.
All right, 1 4 up. All right, going through.
1 damage.
All right. It's gonna go down to 7.
War game.
6. Okay, and second verse, same as the first. This guy doing the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Are those my sliders? Thank you, sir. Yeah, put them somewhere. Okay, 3s and 2s. All right, re-rolling one of the hit rolls. Wouldn't it be nice if I had like beetle heads and shit?
Yeah.
And 2s.
That's why I like Monka so much.
And re-rolling one of the wound rolls. 1 and 2 are 1, great. So 5 more on that same save profile. AP -2, AP -1 effectively because you have cover.
Right, 5 4 ups. And 3 going through this time.
So that's 9 damage total.
That will kill it. We just got to see if
Is
it
Monka the one that auto
blows
blows
up.
Is Monka the one that has an auto blow up?
No, that's Retcad.
I was gonna say I'll give you $20 to auto blow up back there now because it would be funny.
I could use a 20.
Buy some more terrain for Tabletop Tuesdays.
Just spent a lot on this Talnar.
Yeah, got to recoup those losses. Mm-hmm. Okay. So with that, these guys cannot see into there. We are going to try and charge around, or charge through, because they can go over the small terrain, because their vehicles, the terrain's less than 4 inches, so they can go over it.
Yeah, these guys got some good movement.
12 inches. Probably should have mentioned that beforehand. So these guys are going to come around looking at... I'm not going to be able to fit both of them in there. We're going to go for a 6-inch charge on this guy.
Yeah.
Failed the charge.
The greater good protects.
We're going to do the other one now. I failed 2 6-inch charges, guys. You do not want to be in melee combat, it seems. That is unfortunate. Okay, so at the end of my turn, I score full secure no man's land for 1 objective, 2 objectives. And I'm going to score area denial for being in the center with no one there. So I score max area denial there for 10 points total. We don't score ritual turn 1, so no points there. And so these are now fully scored.
All right.
And now to you, I get it for your turn 1. I have a CP. You have 2 CP now. Would you like to draw your missions?
Yes, sir.
Got a deck right there, or we can do random. We can do random.
Thank you.
This is exciting, bro.
I did not. I shuffled it so it would be in my favor. Reshuffle it. I gave you all the hard missions.
Those guys are
So,
deep strike, bro.
Yes. Yes, sir.
oh, sorry. I will remind you once. Did you want to pick up your Vespids at the end of my turn?
Yeah, it's a good question.
You know, since you only just now learning that you can pick them up on turn 1 and deep strike them down, there is benefit to starting them on the field turn 1 if you don't go second. So you could drop them down and put them somewhere. And since they have since they have deep strike, depending on the mission you draw, like if you get behind enemy lines, you can just deep strike them back here.
So what is the ruling? He
So-
has Vespid that can get picked up at the
So
end.
if you get picked up at the end of my turn, because they started on the field turn 1, they can come back in turn 1. The rule about coming in from reserves is that stuff that started in strategic reserves
right.
cannot come in until turn 2 unless you have a rule that says otherwise.
Got it.
So now you can pick those guys up and just use them as action monkeys turn 1 since I went first.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So he can just plop them
So-
down wherever he wants.
I'm going to pick them up.
I do
Yeah.
that with the Swooping Hawks and Eldar. It's really nice because you get to do uppy downsies. So it's really good for that.
Yeah. Well, thanks for the reminder, because I guess, it would affect it if I draw the cards first.
Exactly, that's why I said
It wouldn't quite be fair
yeah,
for
if you draw behind enemy lines, it's not a dead draw now.
Ooh, Storm Hostile.
Secure no
Hey,
man's
there you
land.
go.
There you
So
go.
So you're already in there, unfortunately.
secure no man's land and storm hostile. So secure no man's land, control 1 or control 2. You will be able to guarantee a control of 1 because you're going to make an objective with the ritual, unless
Yeah.
you just choose not to do that. And then storm hostile is just steal, basically like what? Steal one of these objectives. Control an objective that your opponent controlled at the start of the turn. So you can either take this one from me, or you can take this one from me.
Yeah, I'm going to take the middle one.
You can damn well try.
Um,
He's got 8 OC.
So this is 4 inches high?
It's less than 4 inches.
All right. Well, we're going to advance these guys
Oh yeah,
up.
you have assault.
And
Ooh,
we get a
that's
6
a good
inch.
assault roll. That's a good advance roll. 6 inches.
All right, so in terms of like the best cover, I don't know how much it's going to help me.
Overwatch. With only 8 shots, we're just praying.
Just want to make your next turn more difficult.
We're getting awfully close.
Well, I want to
Mr.
be in Melter range.
Mr. Fire Knife.
Sunforge. Sunforge today.
Yeah, sorry, Sunforge. Not I don't know the Tau battle suits. I don't play Tau. I just play Kroot. How many OC is each of your guys?
I think 2.
Okay,
I'll
so
check for you.
yeah, no, it's fine. Well, you'll probably if you kill him, then it doesn't matter. But just remember, the action is separate from the. So you have to do an action. You have to start the creation of the ritual thing with someone else because you don't only battle line can act and shoot.
Okay.
In case you need it. That's 9 inches.
Thank you so much.
Get them in there. Make sure it's exactly 12 inches away from this objective.
Right.
So I think you need to scooch it over just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
And it can't be within, yeah, it's not within 6 inches here because we've got the 9-inch thing here.
Yeah.
So you're good. So your Vespids are going to drop in and do that action.
How close do they have to be to it? Could they stay in this?
It's within 1 inch of them. I will remind you, reserves and deep strike comes in at the end of all your other movement. So do everything else first and then bring in your guys from deep strike.
Oh, shoot! I'm sorry.
You're good. So we're learning, we're practicing. We're trying out something new. You've never deep striked turned one.
Well, I mean my etiquette's a little bit off.
You're good. I'm throwing a bunch of T10 bodies at you. Enjoy.
I just want to see the town R shoot so bad.
Oh, he's gonna shoot, dude. He's gonna shoot like crazy.
Don't break him as you move him. This stream is brought to you by Assad's Hot Chicken.
Give him a visual. Look at this chicken, y'all. Assad's.
Assad's. I am
So good, dude.
So
I am gambling with my stomach tomorrow. 'cause
They
I-
must have known who's gonna be on camera.
It's
I-
like the perfect bun to fucking.
yeah, well, they're great.
And the DoorDasher didn't like shake it up in the car.
Yeah, right.
Usually you get DoorDash orders and they're like
Soggy and wet and sad.
everywhere.
All
Yeah,
over.
I'm gambling with my stomach tomorrow. I work in sales and I have to go into downtown Philly for a bunch of field sales like visits tomorrow. And anytime I have like spicy chicken, it's like, I'm not like, shitting myself, but I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have done the spicy food. This sucks.
Right.
But here we are. Because when someone said hot chicken and they were like, we're gonna do Mike's, and I was like, no, Assad's.
No, they said they were gonna do Dave's.
Dave's, yeah, Dave's is nowhere near as good.
Also, remember, bro, he did say.
All right, they're gonna sue now.
Remember, they have deep strike.
Only one of them has deep strike.
One of them does. So there's a lot of space.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think he's gonna be able to screen unless he drops all of his Vespid down back there.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
This is the list I did for was it Johnny last week? The 2 reserves knights.
Pop them in good spots.
It's I really like it because the worst thing in the world is to have your big knights just die turn 1 from shooting or from craziness.
Right.
So being able to just start both of them in reserves with this strat, and I can just strategically just be like, oh, hey, remember these guys? Yes, here's 1,500 points of stuff. It's like you're facing Chaos Knights. And then your Lucky Resin's durable, dude. And then surprise.
Oh yeah.
Big boys.
You get what I mean, though, Tone? Like, it almost feels like if they can uppy downy like that for free, putting one here in a defensive manner to avoid that thing coming in, it could change the whole game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only need 1 unit to come out and do the ritual action because you only do the ritual out once per round. So you've got another unit that you can use for utility.
So this guy.
Because what are you feeling for the town R in terms of your targets?
Because remember, you got to focus fire. If you split fire,
You're risking it.
you're risking 3s and 5s if
I
you
only-
split fire.
I only have one target. It's that one back there.
This one here?
Yeah, that's the only thing I can see.
You can't see this one, can you?
Yeah, I can, because I'm in this terrain feature, and I can see.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you can.
You can.
So
Fair enough.
I'll have these guys do the action.
Um,
And
okay, have you done all your moving first? Do all your moving first. Don't forget about those guys. Then do your strategic reserves.
yeah, no, I'm just thinking out loud.
Yeah.
They're not acting yet. They just plan to.
Yeah, we've already determined that's the where you can do the action
Right.
for your thing. So you've already kind of just decide who does it. But finish all your movement and then do your reserves.
So you said the town R, if he splits fire, he could
So
potentially not kill.
because of the way the greater good is, you get when you're spotted and guided. He gets +1 to hit against that spotted target, but then
Yeah.
-1 to hit against the non-spotted target. So Tau stuff normally hits on 4s. When it's spotted, it hits on 3s, which is basically Space Marines shooting. But if you split fire, the stuff that goes to the not spotted is on 5s because it's -1 to hit for not being spotted.
Gotcha.
So to get if I got on here, could I shoot here?
They're vehicles, so they would have to be wholly within the terrain to be able to shoot through the terrain.
Okay.
Vehicles have to be wholly within the terrain feature to shoot out of the terrain. You cannot just be touching it.
All right. If I get a 6, I will go there. But I'm gonna advance. That's a 5. All right. So I'm gonna go.
You might be able to get like one of them in there.
One of them's not enough.
That's fair.
So 17.
They're such fast little guys.
They are fast.
They're speedy lads.
All right, and then we'll deep strike the Vespids.
Yeah, where would you like to deep strike
This
them?
guy's close enough, right?
Yeah, he's within an inch of there, so he would
Alright.
work for that. I see you've taken our suggestions to heart to screen out your back row. The question is, Tony, will it be enough?
Well, I
Here,
mean,
if you would like a 9-inch doohickey for measuring and checking.
You would rather measure it.
I got
Oh, this
it.
is exactly 9, so it's a little bit more it's a little bit less unwieldy than just a
I got it. I
thing.
got it.
Okay. I'll find a place to put it. With you doing that, it's basically for you to have picked them up and put them down. You could have just done a normal move to get them into that spot because you started them both in the
I know.
terrain.
True.
But hey, what can you do? Here's the thing, I want to eat it, but I don't want my hands to be all messy for when I have to roll dice.
Do you want me to get you a paper towel?
Nah, they're wrapped. I will wait. It will be my victory meal
There we go.
or my sad defeat cheat meal.
I love it.
Whatever works. I got rid of the Skyway, which was nice. Rotate them. Mars marches forth.
All right, they went basically right back where they were.
But now you know that you can pick them up and do stuff like that.
All right, so we are, and those guys can't deep strike, right?
No, because they started in reserves, they can come in. They have to follow the normal reserves rules of turn 2 or turn 3.
Interesting.
It's only stuff
Okay.
that started on the table turn 1 and came off the table can then come back on. Votan have the Pioneers, the little bikes. If they start on the battlefield edge, they can come off and come back on turn 1. What is it that the stealthy Space Marine detachment that gives everyone stealth and it's all about picking up and deep strike. People do that. They just
Gray Knights.
or Grey Knights.
Gray Knights.
Or the Space Marine one, you just pick up a 6-person Devastator Centurion squad, and you just plop them wherever the hell you want them to go.
That sounds bad.
6 twin-linked blast cannons.
But I am going to shoot now.
Okay.
These guys are taking action here. These
Okay.
guys are going to shoot into there, guided by this
Guided
guy.
by this guy, so you get rerolls to hit, 1s to hit and wounds.
That's correct. So
Okay.
on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Why so many 2s?
Toughness 10. Don't the Sun Forges get rerolls against vehicles? Or is it only
On
the wound
wounds and
roll?
damage.
Okay.
So
Strength 9, I assume, because they're Meltas.
yeah.
Toughness 10,
Toughness 10.
so you'll be on 5s.
So I do need 5s. Okay.
Enjoy your rerolls.
We're re-rolling. All of them.
full rerolls is nice, isn't it? One.
Yeah, only one.
All right. 5 up invul.
-4.
It's a 5 up invul.
Okay.
What's the toughness level?
Fail it. Roll for damage for me, please.
And you can re-roll the damage from it?
Yeah, so you can take 6.
6 damage. Okay, 6 up. Feel no pains.
This is just one guy or that's the whole unit?
That's the 3 guys, I
That's
think.
the 3 guys. The commander will shoot 2.
Got it.
Should I have rotated ion shields? Nah. 6 up. Feel no pains. No pain is not felt. So he's down. That was word soup. I felt all the pain. He was 12 wounds total. He's down to 6.
All right, so the commander, a little more accurate on 2s, re-rolling 1s.
You sound like Derek.
All of them hit. Thank you so much. So we're gonna wound on 5s again, and 1, 6. Come on, baby. We need another one. Oh, so close.
All right, 5 up. 5 up invul.
Oh wait, it's no re-roll once. Yeah.
You get rerolls
So-
with them, but they just get rerolls innately for. You can't reroll a reroll, so you already reroll. You could have rerolled regardless.
Yeah. So let me see that 5 up. There
We're
it
good.
is.
We
I knew it.
tank it. We shrug it off.
Oh my God. So,
Okay, you want to charge him at him.
Yeah, charge him with the crisis suits. Charge the melee one with the chainsword.
yeah.
It's great.
Charge him and tank shock in with Chungus there?
Tank shock's bad now for the crisis suits because it's based on the toughness.
Of the bodyguard?
Yeah. So whatever they're toughness 5, so you're only rolling 5 dice. Yeah. It made Farsight tank shock, which used to be really good because it was based on his sword. Made Farsight terrible for that now because it's based on his toughness now.
Got it.
Yeah.
What you should be doing is tank shocking with the big guy because he's toughness 13. So you're gonna be rolling 13 dice for tank shock.
Yeah.
Now you can split fire though with Town Art if you wanted to just put a few things into that guy to mush him.
I do. I really do.
I've done exactly what he needed to do, which is survive the first round of shooting. So now it's like, haha, now you got to make a decision. Do you just make sure you kill him, or do you,
I think you need them both.
or do you sight this guy, so you can get all the stuff with that, and then you just hope you're hitting this guy on 5s, and then I pop smoke and you're hitting on 6s.
All right.
That'd
so
be funny. I don't have smoke, but that would be hilarious.
I'm gonna put the heavy rail cannon into that guy.
Are you who you're spotting? I guess you're spotting with these guys.
These guys.
Into who?
That's true.
So this is the Town Art shooting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're gonna spot for the town art, but who are they gonna spot? Or you can just
That
put,
guy.
You're gonna spot the one that's already weakened.
Yeah.
So then you're going to, if you split fire, you're gonna be on -1 to hit for him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I know. Yeah, we'll just fish
This is
for
why I
him.
pop, rotate ion shields, and just go to the 4-up invul and just survive it.
You want to?
No, I'm gonna keep that CP. I'm fine with one guy dying. So declare your shots.
All right.
please.
So the heavy rail cannon into the middle guy. They're guiding for him into that guy.
Yep.
Everything else into the guy in the back.
Everything else, like all the missiles and whatnot.
What's about the big one that has 16 damage?
Well, all right. You know what? Just to be sure, heavy rail cannon and fusion eradicator into that guy.
Into this guy,
Yeah.
and then everything else into this guy.
All the missiles and burst cannons and whatnot.
Okay.
All right. So heavy rail cannon first. So we're gonna be hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because we're guided. We just don't want 2s.
Hey, there you go. You got a 1 in there. Reroll it.
We got a lethal.
Roll a 2, please.
Okay.
Oh, he gets lethal hits, or just has lethal hits.
He gets lethal hits because he's guided in Manka.
Oh yeah. You didn't do that for the. Did you not roll any 6s when you?
I
did
didn't
that?
roll any 6s
Maybe
for
I just
them.
didn't note it. Toughness 12.
Strength 26.
So you're rolling
On 2s,
on
re-rolling 1s.
ones.
Re-rolling
one.
1s.
Roll run into a 1 now.
Don't do that.
Is that a dev wound?
Devastating.
Oh, is that a
Oh
dev
my
wound?
God.
Yeah, so
Okay, hold on.
You're dead.
Well, hold on. I gotta feel no pain. I'm gonna watch me spike these 6s. First, I gotta do the invul
All right,
save on
do
that
the
one.
save.
Let's see how many. Nope. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely dead.
All right, now roll 32 feel no
Yeah, let me just
pains.
roll all my dice because this is exactly 32
Or
dice.
just pick
over
them
here.
up, whatever you want to do.
Deadly Demise.
Does he blow? Take something out with him.
Nope. The opposite of Deadly Demise.
So now we get to see some
All
more
right.
shit come down yonder.
Yeah, so
So-
your fusion cannons and whatnot are gone.
All right, so burst cannons I get 4 of. So I'm rolling.
32 damage.
damage.
I said from the very beginning when I put him there for area denial, I have given you a sacrificial lamb.
Yeah.
He is guaranteed to die this turn.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
He is dead. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's dead.
Yep.
But it's now made it so that all of his shooting has coalesced into 1 point.
Definitely. These guys. How do they
Fives?
maneuver through here?
So since they're vehicles and this is less than 4 inches terrain, they can just go over it.
Okay.
So short terrain vehicles can walk over, but they can't stop on it.
Lethal.
So yeah, you're on 5s for this. Rerolling the ones.
Rerolling ones.
Hey, there you go. Another lethal, and you got 2 5s in there.
2 5, 3 5.
There you go. One more. What's the burst cannon strength?
It is
'Cause I don't think the burst
5.
cannon. You're gonna be on 6s.
6s. Rerolling ones.
Eh.
1 6.
Any
no
AP?
rerolls. No, 0 AP.
Okay. 3 up save with cover. Make 2 fail 1. How much damage?
Just 1 damage
6
for
up feel
you.
no pain. Oh no, he's down to 11.
The smart.
Toughness 10.
10.
Burst cannons are strength 5.
Got it.
Oh, I just tell him. I'm just gonna keep telling him it's on 6s anyway, until he notices.
Okay.
Yeah, everything's on 6s today, Tony. Don't you know?
Yeah.
All right. So smart missile systems, 4 of them. 3.
This is where the
4.
guiding stuff is bad, because that's all like anti-chaff. Which if you
5
were going
up.
into like Tyranids and stuff, that'd be really good.
Good
But
roll.
But why would you ever guide into like just a bunch of Tyranids?
Makes sense.
Yeah, I know.
3 lethal hits.
Yeah, 2 regular hits. Fishing for 6s, because 5 again. Okay, no 6s. And you got 3 at AP 0.
Make them all.
All right.
Should have kept those little hand cannons. You just spiked real hard with that.
I got the hand cannons.
No, because
I don't have the fusion eradicator.
Yeah, the melted ones. Yeah, so you because you declared them all into this guy here.
Yeah. So the frag is 2d6 plus 6.
2d6 plus 6. Gee. Oh, yeah, that's the big missile launcher on top.
So it's 9, 15.
Yeah.
This is going to take forever.
Look at this guy rolling dice. Alright, I'm gonna give you the points for
15, 5 up.
Storm Hostile and Secure No Man's Land.
Okay, 2 lethal.
So JD, he
No
scored
ones?
Storm Hostile for 4 and Secure No Man's Land for 5. So we're at score should be 20 to 19.
Actually, wait. 20. Stand back.
And on this one, 6, so 5s, right? 10, T10.
Strength 6, toughness 10, yeah. So 5s. Reroll the 1. Into a 1. Why didn't you do that before?
2 at AP 1.
AP 1, I will have cover, so it's effectively AP 0. 3s. We're good.
Yes, you are.
Oh, actually, so then, if you move that.
All right, last gun. I
How many
will.
guns does this fucker have?
I will not supercharge it.
Coward.
Absolute coward.
Absolute coward. Always overcharged. He's 30 wounds. What's the worst that can happen? He takes 3 wounds?
D6 plus 3, so 8. All right, 5s. No, yeah.
Yeah, 5s.
Hitting all 5s.
Rerolling the 1s. Yeah, 1 lethal in there.
2.
2 lethals, nice.
All right. 2 at AP 2 down to 1.
Down to 1, so 4s. Make 1 fail 1. How much damage?
2 damage.
2 damage, 6 up, feel no pains. Feel them both. He's down to 9.
All right.
Is that all you're shooting?
That's it.
You got this guy. Got your little guy there.
Yeah, that's true.
Take a pot shot, Tony. He's not going to be spotted. I don't think you have anyone that can spot for him.
No, he's spotted, so he can't be spotted.
Yeah, but he can still shoot. He just doesn't get anything.
I'll just shoot into this because you're in melter range. I'm hitting on 4s. Doesn't hit.
There you go. All right, so any charges?
No charges.
Coward.
All right.
Coward. All right, so I have you storm hostile objective because you took this objective from me, so you scored max for that. And secure no man's land, you have 1 objective, 2 objectives.
Yep.
So you get the max points for both of those. So at the end of turn 1, we're 20 to 19 with painted score.
All right.
So only a 1 point differential.
Thanks for giving me painted.
I'm not,
You're up by 1, right? Brett?
yeah, I'm up by 1. I'm at 20.
That's what we got.
Yeah, I'm giving him a pity 10 points for the painted.
I appreciate it, man. You like that shit?
All right, let's see if I can kill it this turn. Because it's only a 5-up invul, right?
Yep.
All right, beginning of my turn. I get a CP, you get a CP, so you're at 3 CP.
All right.
I'm at 2. The mission for the ritual, I control 1 objective in no man's land, since you took me off this one. He is not battle shocked because he is not at half health, so we are good in that regard. Missions. Missions. We have got containment. Not so bad considering I can do actions and still shoot because all my guys are battle line. And assassination. Hey Tony, I forgot to ask you this earlier. Who's your warlord?
That's a good question. It's this guy right here.
You know what? Fine. I'll allow it. I didn't ask before. You know that I'm my warlord thing and you don't want me to just go over here and kill this guy real quick. I see how it is.
Dude, that's him, dude. I don't know what to
You
say.
just, oh, the one with not the fancy base with the fancy base is not your warlord.
No, dude.
That's why he doesn't shoot well because you didn't make him your warlord.
That's exactly why. Yeah.
How does the primary?
I got 5 for primary for the ritual. I pulled containment, and I pulled assassination.
Okay. Scored 5 on primary, so 25-19 current.
Yes.
Okay.
No other command phase things. So let's get to what's this guy Rocket Man say? The 2 big knights are going to mid and probably shoot all at the big guy. Maybe.
100%.
Okay. Movement. What is that sound?
The dryer. The washer.
Sounds like a machine taking off.
It's also pulling on the electricity in the room a little
Yeah,
bit.
my house is the same thing. Whenever our pool filter goes on during the summer, it clicks on, the entire living room starts to flicker. All right, this melta guy, coming over here. Actually, no, he was over here. He's going to be a little bit closer to make sure that he has in case these guys don't die, a good charge.
Very good.
This guy, I don't believe if I get him to here, he'll be able to. Actually, let's see.
Don't you think? What about an Overwatch with the town art?
That
I
would.
feel like if you just land one of them, it's 16 wounds.
That's a good point.
That would be funny. That would be really funny.
How much CP do you have? I feel like
He's got 3 CP. You got to start spending your.
Kill another one of his guys.
All right, let's Overwatch.
Okay, who do you want to overwatch? The weakened one?
The weekend one.
Okay.
Good call. What's the weekend one at? How many?
He's at 9.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Okay, so he will be
Now-
able to see there.
The abilities of the town are is to reroll ones anyway.
Yes, even on the.
Yeah, so, well, is it in the shooting phase or just reroll all ones to hit? Because it might be one of those out of phase things.
While this model is a guided unit, oh, you're right.
Yeah, he has to be guided.
He has to be guided.
So you don't
then
have, so you can guide him with something that's not the stealth suits, and he gets to reroll ones.
Yeah.
But
But not wounds.
Because he can't get guiding during Overwatch.
Damn, that wasn't it.
All right, go down your list. Start rolling dice. Roll them 6s.
That was the big guns, those two?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Because also doesn't he have lethal hits in Modca? Or is that only when he's guided?
No, yeah, that's him in. Well, when he's guided.
Yeah, so he doesn't get lethal hits for his stuff.
I mean, if one of those dice you just rolled right there was a 6, it would have been activated.
I would have been praying for a 5 because I can't use rotate ion shields on in Overwatch because it's only during the shooting phase.
Gotcha.
All right,
All right, burst cannons.
this guy's gonna come out.
Need 6s.
This guy's
Nothing.
gonna come out.
Two
Gonna take this
frag.
objective.
2d6. So at plus 6, 12. 5.
JD, you goaded him into overwatching with so many guns.
I mean, There's some other
10,
D6 damage
12.
things in there? Or 3 damage a pop?
Hitting on 4s. Or
Hitting on
6s.
sixes.
Because it's Overwatch. So.
Nice.
Which one is this one?
Grenade cluster. It's only 1 damage though. So we're looking at 4 that are wound on 5s. 1 at AP 1.
AP 1. Yeah, you did on the wounded guy.
Yeah.
We're good.
Fusion Eradicator.
This is big. It's melt to 3, baby. This is real big. You could kill him.
Yeah, I am in Melta range.
Kill him outright.
6s. Let's go. No, none of them. Smart missile system.
Seeing how good you are at screening back here.
Check out the screens. See what's going on.
Adequate. You have adequately screened your deployment zone.
6s. 1. Six. Nope.
Every time I walk, I'm just afraid that his big cannon's gonna... Hey, you got a 6.
That's a D6 plus 3. So
Oh, that wasn't your hit roll.
No.
I was excited for you.
Thank you so much.
Tony, I want you to be successful, and I want you to overwatch
I don't,
me.
I don't think I'm gonna be.
I want you to overwatch me to death.
All right, so need 6s. Got 1, and I am wounding on 5s. Oh, 1
Hey.
at AP2.
AP2, we could. Gotta spike
You
them.
couldn't give me that one.
Gotta spike them 5-up rolls. I'm just rolling dice. I'm not determining who gets it.
All right,
Is that all you're shooting?
that's it.
That was a great Overwatch, Tony.
Thanks so much.
That was a
dude.
great Overwatch. While you did that, I did all my other movement, except for this guy back here. He's going to come up into this terrain feature. Let me make plans for... Scooch him back so he can get containment. All right, we're min-maxing this shit right here. All right, that's all my normal movement. Everyone is scooched up. This guy has come within 12 inches of here so that he can create the objective over here.
You're not bringing those guys in? Let's go.
Well, no, hold on. Well, yeah, oh, sorry, you're right. That's the shooting phase. The guy that is not deep strike, come in within the edge of the battlefield. So he has to come in on the battlefield edge. He's going to come in right. Yeah. Wholly within the 6 inches of the battlefield edge over. Yeah.
And this is all one terrain feature, so he can see. in
No,
here?
those are 2 separate terrain pieces, so he cannot shoot through there.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe so, but I'm not worried about that because, as much as you did your deployment zone, I've got a bubble. I found a spot.
Wow, you don't fit.
I may not.
Oh,
fit.
you just moved the cell suit.
Yeah, I just let me scooch him back.
Oh, you moved him again, dude. What are you doing?
Oh, I was so hopeful. I was. Oh wait, hold on. He's got a little bit more space here. I was so hopeful.
Yeah, but you gotta move this like this.
Yeah, I was gonna try. I said I was gonna try.
Hey, points for trying.
Look, I can always just bring him in the center. The good thing about my uppy downsy is if the only way to stop me from doing that is to put me in an engagement range. So the only way to stop me from picking him up and dropping him again.
Are these 9?
Yeah, those are 9. So if you need to.
You are good. You are not good here though.
Oh, I forgot about those guys. Oops.
All
Okay,
right.
my bad. We'll go.
You are good there.
Yeah.
Looks like.
Actually, that's better for me because that means he'll get line of sight into that terrain over there. I'll keep this guy. He's.
But how does it work if this is a separate thing? Aren't I on the other side of it though?
True. I was thinking like just from over here, but I don't think I have the angle there.
Wow, am I really safe?
No, because I've got 3 Melta guys going in your direction. Then maybe this guy from reserves will come in back here, because if he's in the thing there, he can shoot at that angle.
Yeah, that's true. He can do
Yeah,
that.
so he'll come in there. Battlefield edge here, in the terrain, so that he can shoot through it, quote unquote. The deep strike guy, I think I'm just gonna keep him in deep strike. He's a surprise for later.
That sounds bad.
Because I just have to bring him in by turn 3. Okie dokie. Shooting phase. This guy. I pre-measured it beforehand. Where did my tape measure go? I left it over there.
Oh, here you go.
Thank you. He is 12 inches away from this objective. So he is going to drop. Yeah. So he's going to make an objective marker here. This guy came over here to get within range of both of them, so they're taking that objective from you. From your
Okay.
stealth suits. Other actions for shooting phase. Titanic units can do an action and still shoot. He is within 9 inches of the battlefield edge. He is going to do containment. And then this guy, he's battle line with stalwarts, so he is within 9 inches of the battlefield edge. He will do containment. So I'm doing containment on the 2 battlefield edges.
Okay.
So I'm going to score for both.
Does he have to be wholly within?
Yeah, wholly within 9 inches of the battlefield.
Is that guy wholly within?
Yeah, 9 inches gets it like right there.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah.
9 inches is bigger than I thought.
There's a joke there, but we're not going to be too lowbrow with this stream, guys.
Yeah, it's obvious enough.
Yeah.
Somebody just wrote in the chat, say it.
All right. That's what she said. There you go.
She said.
I forgot
Rocket
the chat's
Man.
on it. I forgot our audio's on a delay. Shooting phase. We are going to spend 1 CP on Squire's duty, same as before. This one, and this one, all going into this squad here.
All right.
So they're all going to get extra AP and extra strength. This one will not get anti-fly because he's not in my deployment zone or within range of an objective. These two will because they're within range of these the objectives.
Damn it.
So,
What if I told you they don't fly? Would you believe me?
oh, so you just flew over that terrain earlier for like magic?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So we'll do the one that doesn't have anti-fly. Let's see how he does.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
This is going to be 8 attacks on 3s, and then strength 10. So I think I'm going to be on 3s to wound.
Okay.
So it's only slightly worse. All right. Reroll one of the hit rolls, and then on 3s to wounds. And then we'll reroll one of the wound rolls. So that's 5 at AP minus 2 on these guys. From
Brings them to their 4 up.
this guy.
And 3 going through.
3 damage apiece.
All right.
Does
so
not bleed. I don't know how many wounds are they total each.
Gonna kill one guy. 5, 5, 4.
So,
So-
two of them will kill one guy, then one guy gets.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, then one guy's down to 2.
one guy's down to 2. All right.
I don't know why I was thinking 2s. It's 3s.
We'll do the stubber while we're at it. This guy's not in rapid fire range for the stubbers. And I've used all my rerolls. Strength 4, so this will be 5s. Nothing. Okay. We're just point blank shooting you with these guys.
Yeah, keep going.
3s and 2s. Rerolling one of the hit rolls. And then 2s to wound. No rerolls needed. So that's 3, 6, 7 on your AP -2. So on your 4 up.
So you just want the guy that's sitting on a 3 up. It is
Hey, 4 going through.
3 damage apiece.
Oh no.
So 1 kills the guy that's on 2.
And then he'll take the other 2.
Yeah. And now it's just the commander. Stubbers. Stubbers are not anti-fly, so these will be 5s. Oh, 2 at AP -2.
2 at AP -2. 4 up. No, both going through.
1 damage.
Oh.
Yeah, this
okay.
is the stubber on top.
It's down to 6.
All right, now the third one. Autocannons. Rerolling one of the hits. And then anti-fly 2. 4, 6, 7 on your 4 up.
Wow.
Oh, you failed
Only 2
exactly,
going
but
through.
it's 3 damage apiece, so it's exactly lethal.
Oh.
Do you want to CP reroll one of those?
No. No, I don't.
All right, so that is assassination.
Why'd you have to do me like that, man?
I mean, at least he's not your warlord, so I'm not going up to a 5 up. Feel no pain. Okay. This guy's in Melta range.
Supercharged plasmas.
This guy's in Melta range to the base, I believe. Let's double check. We're gonna remove that. He is in Melta range. So these two guys in the
Yo, dude, you made it.
these two guys in the front are in Melta range.
God damn. What's that? Shoot to the living room?
120-inch range.
Not for real.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Probably for like those big wars.
Yeah, basically apocalypse games.
Yeah.
Like, what am I gonna do with all that?
What's up, man?
Oh,
good to see
sorry.
you.
Good to see you, man. Okay, we're gonna just put a fuck ton of Meltas into him. We're gonna put three Melta guys into him.
All right.
We're gonna test your, what is he, a 5 up invul?
Yeah.
We're gonna see how I've been rolling
2
5s.
up, 5 up.
I've been rolling 5s really well because that's what knights need. We're gonna see how good you are at 5s.
All right.
So
You just jinx yourself, just so you know.
don't worry, I've got other big guys to do stuff. It'll be really funny.
This is a good matchup. Though.
This guy in the front,
Big ass model.
everything into the Taunar.
Okay.
We'll do his thermal spear first, hitting on 3s,
There's even.
and then strength 12. So I'm still on 5s,
Okay. Well, it's
but I get 1 reroll for I get
toughness 13. So yeah, 5.
Yeah, so 5s. Nope. 1 hit, 1 wound reroll. Nope.
Nope.
The little Melta on top.
Too tough.
This was
We get 1 hit reroll. Okay, this is strength 9, so this will be on 5s again. Nope. That's fine. I got 2 more to do the exact same thing with.
Keep going.
That was this one. We'll do this one.
This is a problem I had with the Sun Forges.
Yeah, toughness 13.
5s is tough.
Yeah. 3s and 5s.
Are these chaos? Yep. Okay.
No, this is Imperial.
And Miguel's were chaotic. Like he like kind of made him look bad.
Make one, and now we're gonna reroll this one with the wound reroll.
Oh, I guess he
Hey.
was you saying he was
Wish I had dev wounds.
Wow.
2, AP -4.
2 on the 5 up.
Are we on camera right now? Yeah.
Nope, they're going through.
All right, these are gonna be D6 plus 4.
In the chat.
All right, I don't have a feel no pain.
No. D6 plus 4. That's 9.
You can talk to him.
6. So 15 damage.
Oh, dude. That's insane. It's down to 15.
So I did half damage with that one guy. Now the other guy who's not in Melta range.
You did warn me not to even try the Taunar.
Yeah, I told you that like the Taunar is fun, but he's just all your eggs in one basket-y.
Yeah.
Nope. And then-
I don't think he'll be a regular part of my army.
Yeah, but I get wanting to field him. So this guy failed everything.
Thank goodness.
No, there's no in between. You either have 800 models, or you have 8.
Yeah, right. I haven't. The only reason I haven't run my crew when I've been coming out here is because I still have yet to get movement trays.
Yeah.
So I've shelved them for a little bit.
Yeah, because we got to go to sleep at some point, so he doesn't bring them.
All right. So these guys have shot. These guys have shot. This guy did an action. He has no eligible targets. The Atropos.
They came out crazy.
Oh, yeah,
I love
like
the new
that?
the new Vespids look so good.
Alex hit them up, right?
Yeah, he did them. Yeah, for some reason that shade just looks so good. That because he only did 3 colors for me, I think, and they already really pop.
Yeah, like
All right.
I gotta finish them.
you just have the one camera on.
Yeah, we couldn't get the other one working.
Yeah, dude. The cameras are just overloading the USB, whatever it's called, USB hub of the actual computer.
All right. Everything into the Taunar. We're going to overcharge his Graviton Singularity Cannon. He gets +1 to hit against vehicles and +1 to wound against Titanic vehicles. So he's +1 to hit, +1 to wound against you.
Dang. Not good, not good.
So he's going to be hitting on 2s, and his stuff is strength 14 and strength 16. So he's going to be on 2s to wound. I warned you from
Don't punch them.
I warned you from the beginning
Just
that
do it.
these guys are Titan Hunters.
You did.
High intensity for the Las Cutter, and then the Graviton Canyon is going to be the hazardous version because the hazardous version gives me dev wounds.
Dang.
High intensity D6 attacks, 5 attacks. Sustain hits 1. He's basically Canis Rex, but he doesn't get crits on. He only gets crits on 6s. So 2s to hit. We get 1 hit reroll. And then 2s to wound.
Not good.
So that's 5 wounds at AP -4.
5 up. 4 going through.
That's 4 damage apiece.
4 times 4, that's 16. Does he blow?
Does he blow? This is the time he should blow up. Darn.
Dude. Yeah, you were right. I should have just left him on the table.
I did warn you because the challenge with the big things like that is now that's half your army gone.
He's dead.
I killed the resin albatross.
Wow. You died that easy?
Oh no, it took like 5 things from my army to shoot it.
Thank God.
Ah, he's a total loser.
Why'd you even get him?
He's a total pushover.
Yeah, I did have to shoot pretty much 1, 2,
As soon
3,
as we
4
paint
things
it,
into him.
just gonna resell it.
I mean,
Mark it up.
$400, 5 shots. I'm not really seeing this.
Yeah, this guy's like, Tony, pull off some big shots with him, and then he's like, oh wait, no, never mind.
I will say, into some armies, they would have needed 6s the whole game to even do some damage. So.
Or if I brought Custodes, I would have been charging you with lethal hits.
Oh, true. Lethals.
Yeah, because Custodes can get lethal hits or sustained hits in melee, so I would just be popping lethals. And also the challenge there is once your guy's tied up in melee, he can't fall back and shoot. Or unless you have a strat, force you to do a strat, or you're just -1 to hit on top of your guiding. So you'll be 4s with guided to shoot out of combat.
So what you're saying is it's very specific, the situations.
He's for
good into.
big fun apocalypse games, or if we want to do like 3,000 points.
Okay.
Yeah. Or if we had planned this out better, I would have brought, instead of 2 big guys, I would have brought one of the big knights that's also like 700 points, and we would have just seen who does better.
That's true.
Because I have a Porphyron, which I was talking about. He has 4 giant Magna las cannons.
Is he bigger than that model?
He's about almost the size of a Warhound, so he's a little bit taller than that.
Okay.
But he's boxy. He doesn't have arms.
Oh, like a Swarm Surge.
Yeah. So 2 for containment. Did assassination in the middle. So full primaries there.
You gonna kill these stealth suits?
I mean, I wasn't planning on charging. I was just gonna kind of leave it be. But if you want me to charge into
No,
them, you can.
I don't want you to.
I'll be nice. I am.
Yo,
Rocket Man said don't sell it.
thank you, Rocket Man. I got a great deal on it.
You really did get a good deal on a authentic Forge World Town R.
I couldn't believe it. I was like,
What you gotta
reading
do-
it 3 times,
Yeah.
be like, is this legit? Like
Yeah.
Forge World? Like isn't 3D
Magnetize
printed?
these and then get the weapon, just the weapon pack for the big tri blaster, and that way you can swap them out.
Yeah.
You just magnetize them, and then that weapon you could probably also just 3D print. You don't need the original for it.
Do you 3D print? I don't know anybody that 3D
I'm sure we can
prints.
find you some of that 3D prints. We just have to find the STL.
Yeah.
It's dead.
It's dead, dude.
It took 5 guys shooting it, but it dead.
Everything moved up and shot, including that big guy. And
Well, this guy's hitting it on 2s and wounding it on 2s. Because I warned him that this is a Titan Hunter. He gets +1 to hit and wound against Titanic vehicles.
no, it was not good.
And he's strength 16 stuff. So that's full containment, full assassination. On to your turn. I'm at 2 CP, you're at 3 CP. How would you like to salvage this? And you, at the end of my turn,
What's the score?
I've scored 6 on containment, 5 on assassinate, so we're 36 to 19. At
Oh.
the end of my turn, would you like to pick up your Vespin?
Yes. Picking up the Vespin.
How do you turn this on, Tones?
Oh, did it shut
I
off?
think so. How do you
So the power button's down here.
Thank you, brother.
Just stand real close to Pat. Just be like, hey, just. So you're gonna just pick up the Vespid, and you've still
Yeah.
got 3 other guys in reserve. So
So they're up.
Yeah.
They're always going to go up unless I'm scoring with them.
yeah, take and hold. I've taken the center, and I've taken this objective from you because this guy's within range.
Yeah, auto save.
So you get yes. So you get nothing on take and hold because it's only for no man's land objectives.
Okay.
So what missions you got?
Sabotage and engage on all fronts.
Okay.
So we got Vespids. They're gonna go in the back and sabotage.
You can do both because engage on all front isn't an action. Engaged on all front is just be there. So you could drop them, sabotage, you can drop them basically here and get sabotage and engaged on all front with them. Because you're sabotaging something in my deployment zone.
Yeah. And going in 4 different table quarters, I put one over there, one over there.
Yeah. Is sabotage at the end of the turn or at the end of my turn? Do I have a chance to stop you?
End of my turn.
End
Oh,
of your opponent's turn. So it would force me to have to run back there and kill you.
Yeah, sabotage at the end of your turn.
Yeah. But yeah, you could literally do. He's 9 inches, so you've got space basically right in here to be 9 inches away from both of these guys.
And then wait, you can see through this.
Yes.
All right, let me get them in the corner.
But they are within the terrain feature, so I would be able to shoot them otherwise if I move back. And then yeah, for engage on out front, you'd put the other guys like back here somewhere.
So these guys will sabotage.
Yes, they can sabotage. We're pre-doing this, you know, like I said, this is, you're supposed to do your movement first, but we're just pre-doing this just because we're talking out missions.
I'm always going out of order.
Yeah. No, normally people don't care, but and it's some, you know, some people will care if you're doing your. There was a controversy at a tournament because a guy did his reserves first before movement, and the guy was like, "Okay, your movement phase is done because you just did your reinforcements." And the guy called a judge, and the judge was like, "Yeah, reinforcements comes at the end."
Well, I mean that's really annoying. Like, you got to say something.
No,
If you're like-
but people get
If you're like, if you're about
People
to
get-
call somebody out on it,
people get serious during the tournaments, especially since it was like final
There for the
table.
whole game.
So do your normal movements.
yeah, it's not how I'd want to win.
Well, yeah, we're kind of like, you know, we're taking this casually. We're messing around. We're
This
goofing.
I mean, even in the competitive space,
Probably a
if
little
I
bigger,
won
but
on a technicality like that, I wouldn't enjoy it. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. Like if you won because like the guy was like you caught him on a gotcha or
You'd
something,
have
it's
to
kind of
push
like
the camera up.
All right, so you've
At that
got
space.
movement and you've got one more squad left
We're
in
zooming out a little bit. But I like
left
having
in
the
reserve
dice
to deep
boxes,
strike
so
as well.
Yeah, so I can go. I can't go in my deployment zone and set one of these up, right? It's got to be.
No, it has to be outside of no man's land. 12 inches away from an existing objective marker. And no more than 6 inches within another objective marker. But yeah, that was one of the dice you put out that was like that we pre-measured, so you could do that one there.
Yeah, I'm looking to go there with it, and
Damn, I'm getting hungry, but I haven't fully won yet to get
the
my
cameras.
victory chicken
Last time
sandwiches.
you had cameras
You
like,
should eat, dude.
on the people.
I don't want to get my hands messy because Assad's is kind of messy. I want to get my hands messy.
And what do I need to go over this?
You're good because you have fly and it's less
Okay.
than 4 inches. So the terrain's less than 4 inches, so vehicles can pass over it.
I like the top.
I kind of like the top too, actually.
Yeah, because it frees the dice boxes down.
What would be nice is a zoom in of the dice box so we can see the rolls, but then you just have that as like a picture-in-picture kind of on the corner.
Right. That'd be awesome. See what I mean? Then that's where it's just kind of idling there, and then this is how you do. You come to the overlays. This is the turn, so it's Tony's second turn. You do that here, and then that.
What you guys got to do now is get a custom dice tray that just
So they're
says
going
fights
rounds.
first in the base of it.
That'd be sick.
And I'm sure you could find something that's either 3D printed or wood, like a woodwork for that or something.
Throw it on there with a stencil of some sort.
Yeah.
Actually, I am going to advance these guys so that I
Oh.
can get even closer.
Oh, what? They're not in melter range enough for you?
3. I want to be in melter range of this guy.
Which one?
This
one?
one.
Why that one? Not this one.
Because I'm going to deep strike near him.
Yeah.
Okay, while he's doing that, let me see. I haven't actually looked at
I
your.
didn't really notice it.
I've never looked at your
Like,
overlays here. I don't watch your stream, guys. I'm just here.
You're part of the stream.
I know. Yeah, it does look good.
You can't watch it if you're here.
Well, that's the thing. I'm usually here playing,
Yeah.
and we talked about just getting.
Oh shit, you just walked away from the table, bro.
Oh my! Where did I go? Oh yeah, that's a really nice overlay. Getting those guys there.
Yeah, I feel like you can see a decent amount of it.
Yeah. Like yeah, this is what I was saying to Tony before. Maybe zooming out a little bit because this guy up here is kind of
It's
cut
kinda
off. But then the challenge is you have to sacrifice the
A little bit of
dice tray there. That's where you would get a second camera just on that, and you
just
have it like a
on-
picture-in-picture.
Right.
I feel like if you just zoomed out here a little bit, just so this gets off the
Yeah,
box.
we tried messing with that, but it's still even then because of the overlay here, we'd have to zoom out a lot.
Yeah. Let me know what you think.
I think it's good how it is right now. I don't think we would want to change it.
Yeah. No, I'll put it right back. So.
You got to make it higher.
Yeah, see, you'd have to see all you've done is pull it away. You'd have to lift it up more
You have
so.
to make it high.
I see. What about something like that?
She's so high.
A little bit better, but he's still cut off by the knights are still cut off by the
Yeah.
by the scoreboard.
I mean,
High above me.
You could always just move the scoreboard down here because this is all just white space.
Yeah, we had it down there. We're tinkering with it up top. Because it kind of feels a little more legit at the top.
I don't disagree. It is nice up top.
But like you said, if it was all board, that'd be kind of sweet.
Yeah.
And then these things, just like you said, superimposed or whatever, picture in picture.
I mean, I think it's catching the dice boxes pretty well right there.
Yeah, it's nice that it's catching the dice boxes.
To be fair, not very many models. That's all.
get-
Also fair. Like if this was any other other army, you're not wrong. That and that you don't have the missions up. You just have the scoreboard, which is still really nice.
There we go.
How's that? A little better?
That's a lot better.
Oh yeah, that's really good. That gets both.
Yeah. That was good.
Yeah, that's good.
And you get more.
Now you're just gonna see like even better, like my belly over in that corner, like just
more
my
body.
just my Diet Coke belly because I don't drink, but I drink a lot of Diet Coke. Just
Hey, don't be so self-conscious, man. You
I'm
look
not
great.
self-conscious. I'm owning it. I've got that dad bod. Like I was way ahead of the time. I had a dad bod back in
Before it was cool.
Yeah.
before it was like what all the celebrities want.
That's what I heard.
This is peak 40K body.
Some chicks at the Dragon's Vault were saying like, Brett has the perfect dad bod. I heard.
And then,
it.
yeah, they were also like, ooh, he's got all that fruit.
They were like, "Ooh, the crude is cute. I love the
Wasn't
color."
that the squad I killed, or did you just use that squad because it looked cooler?
Yeah,
That's fine. It's all they're
you
all.
caught me.
I don't care. They're all what Sun Spear or whatever the fuck it is. They're
They're
all. The same.
all the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just put the red ones out.
It's all good.
All right. So we are moved
Shooting.
You gotta tilt
in
this
the shooting phase. The white guys are going to
Our right side.
set up
is
another
down.
objective here. Oh my
Just a
god!
hair.
It's taller than I expected.
Yeah, it's a little ever so slightly taller, so I keep knocking it as well.
Back a hair right there.
But that'll also just be getting used to playing with like terrain
It's
like
an
this.
optical
then-
illusion. You think it's shorter.
Cut it down a little
So
bit.
12. I was
Yeah.
actually gonna go a little.
Just
Yeah, a little bit
back.
farther back.
I mean,
And
Let's
that's
get
There you
nice.
go.
perfect. Okay.
that's good.
Tony's about to try and claw back
I mean,
a win.
can't really get perfect with this.
We're just
thing,
gonna
so
see what we can do
I like
here.
seeing the dice box.
Yeah, so you've got, I'm going to go ahead. You've got 4 corners for engaged on all front. You've got that squared away.
Yes.
And you're going to try and sabotage back here, which
There's a
gives
way
me a
to,
chance to stop you.
yes.
As I'm here, right before you roll, zoom in. Just
But
there, like,
you have to walk all the way around with
it-
him. I don't know what his movement's like.
Well,
even if,
this
like,
guy's
the,
movement 12, so he can just...
Okay.
resolution
So
gets
it's
bad,
not
so
looking
I'm, like,
good.
cutting-
But it forces me to fall back
yeah.
and do something like that.
All right. So in terms of shooting stratagems,
Yeah, you're turn 2, so you still have Montcalm stuff.
yeah. I don't have any stratagems that would really help here.
Yeah, I don't know Montcalm well enough to be able to be like, hey, this is what you should do.
Dude, Monka has good stratagems for breachers, I noticed. All right,
Oh
so
yeah, why the hell aren't you?
How many
Why?
did you score on primary at the start? I got
He's scored 0 on primary. at the start.
0 on primary. Got out OC.
How do you keep scoreboard?
Yeah.
Why aren't you running breachers?
We're gonna start with. I do usually. We're gonna start with the red guys shooting into the closer suit. So that squad's gonna have 6 shots.
Okay, are they being guided by anyone?
Yep, they're being guided by the white guy.
This little guy right there.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
So we're gonna hit on 3s and reroll 1s. Why is there 2s?
Nice.
All right, and on 5s, but you get rerolls.
All 5s. Yes.
Was that 4 of them?
4 at your invuln. AP 4.
5 of invols. Watch me spike these 5s.
Dude,
I made
that's
2.
crazy. All right.
How much damage?
Oh, nice.
You're gonna reroll that damage.
It's 5 and an 8. No, I'm sorry. It's not in melting range. It's 6 and a 3.
So 9 damage.
9.
All right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Now the commander's gonna hit on 2s, reroll 1s.
6 of feel no pains.
Oh, go do your field.
So I shrugged off 2 of them, so that's 7 damage. So he's down to 5.
He's on the 5. Okay.
He's down to 5.
So I got 1 lethal and 1 regular hit. I need a 5, and I get it. So 2 at AP 4.
2 at AP 4.
Brett here,
5 up invols.
their logo.
Make 1, fail 1. What's the damage? You better reroll that if you want to try and kill him.
5.
Exactly 5. So if I fail, I need to make 1 of these feel no pains for him to survive. 6 up, feel no pain for him to survive. He rolled exactly 5 damage. My guy's on 5. If I roll 1 6 here, he survives on 1.
Come on, baby.
I rolled 2 6s. He survives on 2.
Don't forget the gun drones.
You got gun drones?
Force. 2 lethal.
So this is live.
6s.
6s.
Toughness
Twin
10.
links.
Delayed.
Hey. Oh my god.
4 at AP 0.
AP 0. Oh my god. 3s. Make 3.
That's 1.
Fail 1. I'm on 2. 6 up, feel no pain. We
Are you
shrug it
serious?
off. We shrug it off.
All right. The stealth suit will hit on 4s. He does not reroll 1s. All right. Now, do I want to kill one guy or do I want to potentially kill the other one? So we get tank shock, right? Because we're vehicles.
Yes, one of the vehicles tank shocks. It's based on your toughness, and it's you roll however many dice equals your toughness.
they, like,
5s and 6s are mortal
nerfness
wounds, maximum 6.
Right. Okay. So I can't do
But also
think
because
like 14 tough.
no, but also because it's mortal wounds, I do get the chance for the feel no pain.
Okay.
But yeah, unfortunately,
Might be the move.
the crisis suits. I would not be against you doing the Hail Mary tank shock and
For
just
2.
going for 2 mortal wounds, and then
Yeah.
focus firing on that. I don't hate that strategy.
Yeah. All right. Thank
That,
you.
that's the kind of Hail Mary shit you got to play
Yeah.
when you're kind of, down to just 2 crisis blobs and some stealth suits
All right. These ones are gonna be in Melta range
for this guy.
for 2 of them.
Yeah, so the 2 in the front are in Melter range.
Yeah. Let me roll them
Yeah,
separate.
I was going to say, do this. Who's spotting for them?
TikTok's good too.
This guy.
Aren't they the, oh yeah, no, you said the white guy's the one that did the
Yeah. The
action.
red one's looking at you right there.
Okie dokie.
You have like a lot of views on TikTok.
3s, re-rolling 1s, lethal, all hit.
Uh-oh. 5s to
We
wounds.
need 5 so we can re-roll.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
2 at AP4.
Make one, fail one.
Nah.
Not gonna re-roll that. That's a 6.
6 damage. 6 up, feel no pains. 5 damage goes through, so they're down to 7.
The rum.
3rd crisis suit, not in Melta range. Hitting on 3s, and he's not re-rolling 2s.
5s to wounds.
You
get rerolls-
we
you
get
get
to
wound
re-roll
rerolls.
that. Yeah. All right. So
And now the commander.
commander, 2s re-rolling 1s, 1 lethal.
What's the?
Uh-oh.
5s.
Rerolling.
Oh.
All right. 1 at AP4.
That goes through. How much damage?
We are.
You're not going to kill him because the commander's not in Melta range. He's 7 wounds right now, so you would get him down to 3.
All right. We'll go down to. Just let that one be the one.
Multi-charge.
Multi-charge. Multi-tank.
Um,
You tank shock. You can only do one
You can
per
only do
round.
one, so he feels all of that, so he's down to 3. You can only, tank shock follows any other stratagem, so it's going to be, you can only do it once, unless you have a stratagem that specifically says you can tank shock, even if you've already, kind of like the Lancer can tank shock for free.
All right.
Any other shooting?
That's
don't
gonna.
think so.
Oh, the gun drones.
Go, yeah, plink off some wounds.
So yeah, we're not
Yeah,
re-rolling
one
these because
lethal
they're
hit. You got 1 lethal in there, and then you need 6s on the gun drones.
twin lanes.
All right,
2 at AP0.
make them both.
That's what I figured. All right, I'm gonna tank shock.
So this is where you could get, depending on what your charge roll is,
It's like a
you could potentially get a little spicy
better
with
Bud
this
Light
thing.
line.
If you charge
heavy.
in here, and say you roll anything greater, and you can just, if you only single charge him,
Yeah.
but you get base to base over here, not in engagement of this one, if the tank shot kills him, you can still consolidate into him because you get the consolidate move when you activate. So you can charge basically to here, tank shot can kill him, then you get the 3-inch pile in, and you can pile in into him when you do your pile in to activate them to fight.
Oh, okay.
So you can bring him into combat even if you didn't charge him.
Yeah, I don't think I want to be in combat though.
Well, he's only 3 wounds, so you might be able to just clink some off.
We'll try it.
So you're going to charge this guy first.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, into him. Get
What'd
a
you roll?
6.
Okay, so get base to base with everyone that can.
Is that a vehicle unit? Could you tank shot?
That's what he's going to
That's
do.
what I'm gonna do.
We were just talking about, so if the tank shot kills him, and they're within 3 inches of him, when they do their pile in,
Right.
a couple of them might be able to get in there. Not all of them, but some of them will. So tank shock is 1 CP. So that's going to bring you down to
2.
2. What's the highest toughness you have in there?
5.
5. So you're going to roll 5 dice. 5s and 6s are mortal wounds.
Come on. No.
Son of a-
None.
Not a single tank shock mortal wounds.
All right, I guess I'll do the.
Look, man, that happens sometimes.
It happens. What about here? Could they long bomb charge in?
You could go for it. They would be, these guys wouldn't, but you won't be able to tank shock again.
They'll hang back.
You're looking at a 10-inch charge to get this guy into range.
Okay, maybe this will go better. 5s. Wow, a lot of 5s.
But you're going to be on 5s to wound, I think, is what their strength. What's the
5s.
strength? 5s or
6s.
6s?
All right, and then the commander 4s. No. All right.
All right. If it's any consolation, these guys suck. That you charge the one that doesn't have melee. So when he fights, he's gonna kick back. He's bracketed, so he's gonna be on 4s. Strength 6, so I'm gonna be on 3s. So 4s and 3s. All right, 1 hit reroll.
Guess you shouldn't have played the town on.
And then 1
No.
wound reroll.
Shouldn't have played the town R at all.
2 AP 0. Yeah, I was expecting you to
Three
bring a
up.
bunch of like hammerheads.
Saved them both.
Yeah, I was expecting like hammerheads and shit like that, or like broadsides.
I didn't have time to think. All right, I didn't have time to think.
All right, well that's all the combat there. You scored 4 for engagement all front. You're doing sabotage back here as an ongoing action.
Yep.
So at the end of round 2, it is 36 to 23.
All right.
Can you update that, bro?
I think you've.
You gonna finish me off this turn?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my damnedest. Or at least I'm gonna get a huge points lead. Okay. Missions. Well, CP. We're both at 3.
All right.
Command phase stuff. Battle shock. I'm going to. I believe you've taken this effectively from me because these guys are how many OC each?
I think 2.
Yeah, so this guy's only 8 OC. They're 2, 4, 6, and you've got the battle suits here, so that'll be like 9 or 10 OC there.
Yeah. So that is correct.
So
10
what I'm banking on,
OC.
I've got for the ritual, I've got 1 objective, the one back here that I did, and then I need to do my battle shocks here to see if I still hold this one for 3. So we're gonna do a little risky here. The one in the front, he's gonna battle shock 7 up. He makes it. Okay, I was gonna say if he failed it, I was gonna insane bravery this guy to guarantee it, but I don't need to because this guy's past battle shock and he's within range of this one. So we'll just battle shock this guy normally, and he's failed. So this one that's on 3 wounds is battle shocked.
All right.
But this guy's still within 3 inches of the objective marker, so he's still going to be giving me OC on that one.
All right.
So that'll give me 3 objectives for the ritual, bringing me up to 51. Missions. We've got sabotage, and we've got call the horde. Call the horde. I get a free refresh because you don't have anything over
Yes, sir.
20.
Nothing over 20.
Extend battle lines. Extend battle lines and sabotage. How do I want to do this? I do not have like a.
Thanks, Pat Faz.
Well, I think you could bring that guy in back here.
Well, I
now.
have to because turn 3, I have to bring him in via deep strike. Otherwise, he just dies.
Correct.
So he is going to be coming in. The question is where.
Well, what I was saying is, this is open now.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's probably gonna come in the terrain so he can shoot out, but also do sabotage, because he can Titanic units can do an action and shoot.
Set it up, bro.
So first move, but we're gonna do this proper order of operations. We're gonna do the movements first. This guy, 12 inches, basically 6 inches to here, gets him around to here. Essentially an unfailable charge. This guy's gonna do 12 inches this way. Essentially the same thing. Coming in here. This guy's gonna come on this objective. This guy will also just pull forward over here. I know he's gonna be back here, holding the objective back here, behind the that I did in the terrain. This guy's gonna come back here, 12 inches. Kill some Vespid.
That makes sense.
Gotta stop you from scoring points. This guy is going to walk through the wall. He is not battle shocked. Ten inches will basically get him to here. And now the deep strike guy. Guy with deep strike is going to come in. Nine inches away. Let me see sabotage. Do I have to be wholly within it? That is within a terrain feature, so I don't have to be wholly within it. So this guy's going to be touching the terrain feature. So he's within the terrain feature, 9 inches away from them, so that he can now also shoot out.
Right.
from there. Okay. I think that's everything. There's a dog pile of a fucking, like, just knights swarming these guys in here.
Yep.
Call it something else, but we're on stream.
Fair enough.
Nah, I'm kidding.
And you would be right, my friend. You would be right to call it that.
All right. We're going to start... this guy who's in combat is going to shoot into combat with his blast weapons. Well, they're not blast, so he can shoot into combat. He's going to be -1 to hit, so he's going to be on 4s, but he's within range of an objective, so he's going to still be wounding on 2s.
Gotcha.
Because big guns never tire. So, 4s. And we get 1 hit reroll. And then anti-fly 2. 4, 5, 6. Only AP -1. I did not use Squire's Duty this turn, but you won't have cover anyway. So this guy that's in combat.
All right, 6 on a 4-up. And
3 damage apiece.
Yep. So only 1 save, 5 going through, 3 damage apiece.
So that's what?
That's
2 kill this guy, 2 kill this guy. This guy's left on 2. Because the wounds don't bleed
he's
over.
left.
So
He's left on 1.
he's left on 1. All right. And we'll do the stubber. And these are on 5s. 1 more. Same AP -1.
1 more AP -1. So 4 up. Nope. going
1
through.
damage.
That's the crisis suit unit.
That's the guy. All right. Do stealth suits have fly? I don't think it
No.
matters. I'm going to be on 2 anyway. Really? They don't have fly?
They don't. They don't fly. They walk.
They have little jetpacks.
No, those are their invisibility
Fair.
generators.
Well, this guy, everything into the stealth suits. He's battle shocked, so he can't get any sort of benefits. He's -1 to hit because he's bracketed, so I'm going to be on 4s. And then strength 9, so I'm going to be on 2s anyway.
Yeah.
So 4s and 2s. 1 hit reroll. 5 AP -1. You can start taking saves on the guys in cover for it to be AP 0.
All right, so I'll do that, and that'll make it 4 up or 3 up.
Yeah. So only 1 would go through, 3 damage onto the guy in cover.
1 dead.
And now the stubber. What's their toughness? Toughness 4?
Yep. Oh, and did you give me stealth?
I'm already -1 to hit because I'm bracketed, so they don't stack.
Gotcha.
So I was already hitting on 4s. 2 more AP -1, AP 0 if you're putting them on the guy in cover.
All right, I'll do that. So 3 ups and
You're
save them
good.
both.
All right. But yeah, they're bracketed, so it's -1 anyway. So I don't. You can't get more than -1.
Right.
Okay, melted guy. One wound reroll. 2 AP -4 on your stealth suits.
All right, so I'll take on the guy in the back. It'll be 3s, 2s, so 6 up. All right, so both going through.
I was gonna say they died melted D6 +4, so I'm guaranteed 4 damage for each one.
All right, well then that's a wrap on them.
All right. And that was this guy. This guy is going to shoot his thermal spear at these guys over here. He's not going to be in Melta range,
All right.
but he's just going to shoot at them because he can. 3s. And then strength 12, so 3s. Or 2s.
2s, because they're 5.
All right. 2 AP -4.
All right, so 4 up, 2, and 1's going through.
All right. D6. 5 damage.
That'll kill the guy.
Pew. All right. The guy back there who's sabotaging, he's going to shoot everything into the stealth suits. Because he can shoot and do an action, and because he's in the terrain, he can...
All right, well, you got to give me stealth.
You will have stealth, so I'll be on force. So we'll do the low intensity las cutter, which is 2d6, and then we'll do the singularity cannon. I'm not going to bother with overcharging. So 2d6, 7, 3s up to 4s because you're stealth.
Okay.
Yikes. One hit reroll. So those are 2 hits. He does have sustained hits on this, so these will go in here. Strength 7, so on 3s. And then 1 wound reroll. 4 AP minus 1. You will have cover because I'm shooting through terrain, so you're obscured.
Okay, so 3 ups. And 1's going through.
2 damage.
Killing 1 guy.
All right, and now the Graviton Singularity Cannon. D3 shots. 2 shots. On 4s. Make 1, fail 1. No more rerolls because I used them on the other one. And then 2s. 1 more. This one's AP minus 4.
All
So
right,
AP
it's
minus
down to
3 because you'll have cover, so 6s.
6. Yep, going through.
D6 plus 1, so let's actually see. Because I might roll low. 3 damage. Is that enough? I don't know what their wounds are. Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure. Okay. This guy's going to shoot at that one just to finish it off. 4s. Do your stealth. 2 on your 6 up.
All right, but I get cover, right?
Yeah, that's why I said it's AP minus 4, so AP minus 3 because you have
alright.
cover, so on a 6 up.
Yep,
He's
going
dead.
through.
Yeah, he's dead.
All right.
Hooray. This one here, he hasn't shot yet. He's going to shoot them over there.
All right.
High intensity version and the hazardous, devastating wounds one. D6 shots. 5. They're vehicles, right?
Yep.
On 2s. 6s are sustained. Rerolling one of them. Sustained hits. Strength 14, so we're going to be on 2s again.
Yep.
And rerolling 1 wound roll. 3, 6, 7. AP minus 3.
4 up in long.
These are 4 damage apiece.
So 4 going through, and it's going to 1, 2, 3. Leave this guy on 4.
All right. Now the D3 shot one. 2 shots. 2s and then 2s. I think I use my hit reroll. That is a dev wound. That is D6 plus 1 dev wounds. Because I hazardous it. 6 damage.
All right, he's dead.
Hazardous roll. We're good. All right. I think the best way to finish this is to show you what a real tank shock looks like.
Tank shock.
We're looking at a 4-inch charge.
Can you tank shock somebody in combat?
I believe so, because it's just whenever you end a charge move in engagement range. But we'll double check.
I'll double check it for you.
8. So he is well in there.
Your charge phase just after a vehicle unit from your army ends a charge move. Target the vehicle unit. Effect. Select one enemy unit within engagement range of your unit and select one vehicle model in your unit in engagement range.
Yeah, so it doesn't... Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you're good. There's no restrictions at all.
So this is how you tank shock. This guy's toughness 12.
So roll 12.
Yeah, so I rolled 12 dice.
5.
6.
5s and 6s.
5s and 6s. I believe the cap is 6 damage
Oh,
for
really?
tank shock. I can't just fully paste you, but there's a cap. How many wounds is he?
8.
Okay, so I won't kill you.
Until you do.
Wow, that's a terrible tank shock roll. I did 2.
Wow, that's because you were talking so much.
I did touch a lot of shit.
smack.
That's what I get. 2 mortal wounds.
Down to 6.
That's unfortunate, but also this guy's pretty good in melee too.
I figured.
We're gonna go with his high intensity. Basically his strike profile. 6 attacks hitting on. Actually, let me double check if his plus to hit is. Yeah, makes an attack, so I get it in melee too. So on 2s and 2s. Why isn't that nice? Also, 1 sustained, and then 2s, and then 1 reroll. 3, 6, 7, at AP -3.
Grab the exact right amount. So that's 4 up invuln, and
That's 4 damage apiece.
I think it might kill him.
Yeah, I think that's.
I think you got him.
I think he's dead.
It's only 16 damage.
Yeah, it's only, and just for good measure, we'll consolidate at the end on to be within range of that objective.
Well,
So,
are you going to kill these guys? That's the question.
I don't have any more shooting into them because I did all the shooting with this guy. So I've got extend battle lines, and that guy's sabotaging.
Hit
Oh,
my deployment zone.
I forgot to shoot these guys. But I also charged, so I'll leave it
Are
up
you
to you if you want to let me go back and do the shooting because I've already charged and done melee. I will not be mad if you say no
Yeah, I mean,
because that's on me for forgetting.
rule of cool. I got to let you do it.
You sure?
Yeah, because I mean, you already told me you were going to do it.
Because I don't mind because I did forget and I went to the charge phase. So if this was any other situation,
I just don't play like that. Like, you already told me what you're going to do. You did the movement.
I'm giving you the right to first denial, as it were. So, you know, I'm just trying to be chill with it. On 2s, you might actually survive this. So that's 6 at AP -1.
Okay. 6. And let's see. So you could charge me and still do an action, or I mean a fight.
These are not the melee ones, so they probably wouldn't do much in melee.
I'm going to go to ground.
Doesn't that just give you a 6-up invul? What's their base save?
Never mind. Yeah, that won't even help me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's their base save?
4 up.
Yeah, so this is AP -1, so it's 5s.
5s. All right.
Yeah,
So 4 dead,
so
1 left.
Yeah, and then we just got to see if my.
You got 1 more shooting.
Yeah, so let's see if the stubbers on top can do it.
Sure they can.
Strength 4, I believe they're toughness 4, right?
Yeah.
4 more.
Great roll.
Same save profile, AP -1.
One of those is a 3 though.
Oh,
so
you're right. My bad. 3 of them.
3 of them. AP 0.
AP -1.
5 ups. All right.
It's
they're
1
dead.
damage, so
They're dead.
they're dead. All right. Well, then that would stop you from doing sabotage.
That
So now you're stuck with that mission at the beginning of your next turn, so you only draw 1 mission. All right, beginning of your turn, you've got sabotage. You hold that objective, so you score 5 for that. Any other mission? What other mission do you draw?
I'm gonna draw overwhelming force. I'm gonna use a CP to discard it.
Fair
reroll
enough.
For area denial. Not gonna do that one.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. End of my turn. Well, you have sabotage and area denial.
This is turn 3, right?
This is bottom of turn 3.
All right. So we're gonna do some movement, and these guys are gonna advance.
And you got 1 more 5-man squad of Vespid back here. Did you
All
want
right.
to pick them up or just leave them back there?
No, they're gonna do a regular movement.
No, but did you want to pick them up so you could? Oh, you're just gonna normal move them.
Yeah.
Hail Mary. Take out the knight in the middle.
So if I could just take out the knight in the middle, then you're still on it, right? So
Area denial is nothing within 3 inches or 6 inches. So yeah, that other one would still be on it because it's 3 inches of the center. So yeah, I think that would still have me on it.
All right. Gotta make it difficult.
Run, hide little bugs. They can go through walls. Put them back here. Hide little guys. Run away. Run away, my pretties.
They're gonna. Are they within the terrain feature though? That's the question.
You only need one of them to be within the terrain feature, so
Oh, all right.
could just literally do just that guy. Oh my god, they're stuck. Yeah, you don't have to be wholly within, you just have to be within.
All right.
You sure you don't want to try and stop me sabotaging back there?
I don't think I could bring that down.
Yeah, he's 25 wounds.
I think I'm just gonna take that one model down.
I believe in you.
All right.
You're not guided stealth suits.
Well, things are looking bleak. That's just because Tony tried to implement a brand new model.
All right. 4 ups. And we don't get rerolls. All right, on 6s. Nope. All right, so we got the Fusion Blaster, 4 up. I'm going to command point reroll that.
There you go.
Hits. Wounds on a 5.
Ah,
Nice.
1 at AP4.
AP4,
Damn.
5 up invul.
Oh,
We make the 5.
oh.
Who round we at third?
We're bottom of 3. Score is 56 to 28.
All right.
Both get a check. Yeah.
At the end of my turn, they're sabotaging.
You want to discard area denial for a CP?
I'll discard area denial. Get that CP.
So you're back up to 3.
All right.
All right.
Will you stop that sabotage though?
I'm going to try. All my dice are on the field now. Turn 4. Let's take a secret mission. I get a CP, you get a CP. Ritual, I think I'm in 1, 2. Well, actually, no, I have to do some battle shocks. 2 wound guy. Is he battle shocked? He is battle shocked. 3 wound guy. Is he battle shocked? He is not battle shocked. All right, so for the ritual, I am within range of 1 objective because I got 8 OC here, so I'm pretty sure I out OC you there.
Yep.
Another objective back here, and then a 3rd objective here with the big guy. So that's 3
And a
objectives.
4th one there.
You max is 3 for
Oh.
the ritual. So that's 3 for that. I scored sabotage at the end of your turn. That should be back here, within the deployment zone. So at the beginning of my turn, I'm going to draw 2 missions. Behind enemy lines, and to bring it down as a free discard because you do not have any vehicles. Wait, is it? Yeah, if no enemy vehicle units are on the field, it's a discard. Overwhelming force. So I got behind enemy lines, overwhelming force.
What do you want to do here, Brett?
I don't know. This is a tough call, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do here.
I think this is what decides the game.
Yeah. So we're just gonna 10 inches. Get him back here in your deployment zone for 2 behind enemy lines.
Interesting move.
This guy, 12 inches over here. This guy, 12 inches down to here. And we're just going to coalesce upon these guys with Meltas.
All right, so those 3 will shoot.
These 3 are going to shoot, and then these 2 guys are going to shoot.
All right, well, you should probably roll for it because they have stealth.
You're right, they do have stealth. And I got overwhelming force, so we got to make sure.
You know, I'll just pick them up. Don't even.
I was going to say,
Don't hurt your wrist.
just to expedite it, I'm just going to roll all 3 of them together with their thermal spheres. Just make it really quick for you.
Oh, okay.
On 4s, you get 3 rerolls because each of them gets a reroll. All right, and then 2s. And then you get a reroll there.
You get
So
a
that's-
free reroll.
So that's 5, I don't. Let's say you have cover. Roll some 6s.
No 6s.
Oh well, you know
They're
let,
dead.
Let me see. That's d6 plus 4 damage each. Hold on.
Yeah, make sure.
Oh, that's 5. Okay.
That's 5. Yeah.
That's 11. Well, that's 10.
That'll kill another one.
Yeah, that's 7. Are they dead yet?
Yeah, you got him.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make extra sure.
All right, and I don't think you have line of sight on the Vespids, so they're gonna live.
You know, that's fair. And they also, you know, that's not 48 inches. So behind enemy lines.
All right, so yeah, you gotta roll to kill the Vespid, dude, because they have cover.
Well, then I'm gonna Squire's duty.
Oh man, Squire's duty.
Yeah. So these guys are gonna. It's gonna be AP -1.
I can't believe you're gonna duty all over my Vespids.
I'm gonna duty all over your Vespids.
What? You hit on 2s?
I hit on 3s.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 3s.
And then anti-fly 2. All of that AP -1. It's AP -2, but you'll have cover, so AP -1.
Okay, so
that's 7 dice.
7. So AP 1. Okay, 5 ups. All right, great roll. 3 saved, 4 die. So we got 1 guy left. And do you have any more guns?
This guy's got a little stubber on top.
All right.
Well, I missed both of them. So you're going to have to make this 5 up to survive. Nope, I just failed to wound it. And because those guys back here were the ones that died, this guy now cannot shoot.
Perfect. I played that so well.
As I'm the one that gave you the models. So this guy failed to kill that squad. I only get 1 overwhelming force because there's only one thing on an objective. Max behind enemy lines, 1 overwhelming force, bringing me to 84. At the end of my turn, since I failed to kill the Vespids,
I'm gonna sabotage.
you got
dude.
sabotage
5.
for 6 because it's in my deployment zone.
Yes.
So now, beginning of your turn, at the end of my turn, actually, would you like to pick up the Vespid?
Well, can I if you sabotaging back there?
Yes, because it's an action,
Oh, okay.
and this is done at the end of the turn. So the action's over because you scored.
Yeah.
Now-
so he'll go up in
Yeah,
deep
so you
strike.
got 1 guy left. This is your champion. He will battle shock upon entering.
Okay.
So you will have to roll for battle shock or just insane bravery him upon entry.
I'll probably insane bravery.
Yeah,
him,
so
'cause he's really important.
What missions you got? Draw 2 missions. Let's
All right.
see what you can get here.
So we're gonna cleanse and bring it down.
Cleanse and bring it down. I would discard. You got 4 CP. You're gonna spend to get rid of bring it down.
So I'm gonna get rid of bring it
Yeah,
down.
you're gonna get rid of bring it down.
Behind enemy lines.
Hey, there you go.
All right. So 1 army is wholly within your opponent's deployment zone, and
You just have to be there.
to cleanse, I got to get an objective. So I can do that on your home, right?
Can you get within 9?
Oh,
And still
right.
be on there? You can. 9 inches is right there. You can get him like right there.
Right here.
Yeah, you can get him like right there.
So I got cover.
You have to insane bravery him for a CP
Yeah. So do that.
because he comes in battle shocked and he'll be and you have to test for battle shock because he's at below half strength. And then you will have behind enemy lines and cleanse for cleansing my home objective.
Perfect.
And you get behind enemy lines with 1 unit. So that brings us to 84 to 39. It's anybody's game.
Too close to call.
Yeah. I might have to consider a secret mission.
All right. Well, I think we could talk out the rest.
Yeah, let's talk, let me see what my missions are. Well, let me see. I got 3 for the ritual. So I'm at 99. So
All right.
Let me see what my missions are, see if I can, make up anything. No prisoners and recover assets.
So you just kill that guy and you get no prisoners and you score 100.
Yeah, let's see what happens. So we're gonna just coalesce upon this man.
I mean, we don't have to roll for
Oh no, I'm
it.
gonna just grab a handful of dice. I don't even know how many. We're just gonna. There we go. Let's just see how. Let's just have you roll some 5s. Okay, roll 3 dice. See if you roll any 5s.
Saved
Oh
it.
damn, you did.
Saved
You rolled.
it,
You
dude.
rolled so many 5s.
Wait, how many was it?
It was 3.
3.
You actually rolled 2.
CP reroll.
CP reroll that bitch. Nah.
All right. Good game. Good game.
No prisoners. 100 to 39.
All right. Well, I guess
Now you have to
anything
take-
from the chat.
Now you have to take the penalty. You have to eat one of your models. Don't worry, they're
Does
made.
it have
With,
to be this one?
they're made with edible filament.
Oh man. Can't it be this one so it's kind of smooth?
That reminds me. Did you know Amiibos? I see that you have them up there, right? When Amiibos were first coming out.
Do I know Amiibos?
Yeah. No, when Amiibos were first coming out, there was a guy who made an entire tier list on which one would make the best butt plug. And then the ones that were like bottom two were like Bowser and shit, and everyone's like, yeah, because he's spiky.
So like,
But then they were like Luigi was S tier, because Luigi's just like straight.
so on Facebook that post would be like shadow ban, but at Twitter that would be like the first thing you see when you go on.
That was like Tumblr or something. So that was like old Tumblr from like the mid 2010s.
And then on 4chan there's actually videos.
Yeah,
of it.
on 4chan they're actually testing it. And the guy's like, it's like, what's?
Julio said you gotta eat the town
All right. Open wide, Tony.
The town arc could eat me, dude.
I'm dead.
Yo, Julio stayed the whole time, dude.
He's a legend.
He's like our biggest fan.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
the last time I had a game this bad, it was against Julio.
Knights are a rough matchup.
What is this devolved to?
I will say, I did tell you the butt plug amiibo rankings. I mean, go grab Bowser, and we'll just say like, Bowser's not high on that tier list.
Hold on, man.
Yeah, how's the town
Let's see. Let's see the town R.
as a butt plug?
Yeah.
The jar one where the guy's like covering over the glass jar.
Just have this be the last thing on.
I don't think they can see you. I don't think they can see you. Hold on.
He said, "I'm never looking at an amiibo the same."
Yeah. All right, guys. To end the stream, I'm gonna use the town
I'm
R
gonna sit on the town
as a butt plug. Ah! Why?
and then it shatters and it's just a bunch of glass.
See you later, guys. It's in me. It's in me.
Shit.
Hilarious.
How's it going up here?
Julio's not happy.
7, no AP.
You gotta get rid of these tanks, man.
Yeah, clip it and put it on YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, I'm just ignoring them actually.
Oh,
All
good
right,
call.
I think that's everything, unless we want to. It's 10 o'clock, so
2 points.
like re-rack it. Let's just go again.
Okay. Ice Marine.
Damn, the Snow Temple looks so good.
Extend battle lines.